Hey, everybody. We're here. We're back. I'm back. Can you see me, guys? Everybody's on, right? Instagram's on. Sure. Okay, we're all live. Okay. Back with Bravo T. Why does it look funny? We're all here, right? Okay, good. I can see the comments. All right, good. I guess people will start coming in. Okay, so we're live. I don't know why it says there's nobody here. They're funny. Yeah, Housewives. We're gonna talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta stuff, Real Housewives of Potomac tea, Real Housewives of CT, and I think JACKLYN is coming in. She's going to talk about her LUANN show that she went. I'm sure she has tea about that. LUANN's new boyfriend was just revealed. We can all talk about that. But if you don't know who I am, I'm Reality of Kristen Marie, and this is the Whose Side Are You On podcast on Reality of Kristen Marie. Reality of Kristen Marie YouTube channel. If you're listening on the Whose Side Are You On podcast side and you want to watch the crazy live, I am live here on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I always forget on Twitter every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12:45ish and around 4 or 5ish, usually 2 times a day. Usually we're recapping in the morning and then I'm coming in the afternoon and talk about the tea or whatever's going on. And hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe. And yeah, so we're waiting for JACKLYN and Large Curves, but I'll get started. Don't take your time, babe. You're fine. No rush. Everybody on Instagram, hello. Everybody on Facebook, hello. Sorry if I don't see everybody's comments. Everything's going to be posted. If you can see them up on the screen, that's good. If you want to engage, let me know they're here. That'd be amazing. And if you have a channel or anything, please put it in the chat. Mimir, can you put Listen, Honey, and Larger Curves? Look, our Larger is always linked in my description, but Listen, Honey on her Instagram, and then we're gonna introduce it. So it's all that Bravo tea with the side of plenty with me, JACKLYN, Honey. You're fine. My God, stop. You're so shut up. Anyway, she looks adorable all the time. Like she looks so cute. She goes all Bravo show. She's all like Bravo, and I'm like hiding. I'm like, no, don't take my picture. I did let Richie take all the pictures at the Jack's thing, but and then I went out and saw my flowers, right? And I have these huge, like what the lilies, the red and black ones. The other ones bloomed and they're pink and like pink and orange. Oh my God, I gotta take pictures of those. I forgot to do it because I didn't have time. But oh my God, I'm telling you, I'm Snow fucking White. Nobody believes me. You guys gotta believe me. Like I told Zach I'm Snow White, and he sees everything outside. He knows. It's like he knows, okay? Because squirrels eat out of my hand, and he sees that my flowers are literally like freaking on steroids for some reason. It's because I tell him I love them every day. And I started making all my signs. I got to take a video for you guys. I'll show you them on Wednesday. And Wednesday we'll talk about Valley stuff because there's a lot of Valley tea coming out. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have her start with whatever she wants to talk about with LUANN. But we're gonna try to get her channel up, and then her YouTube podcast up on this. But it'd be good to get on YouTube. But I want to ask Zach Peter if we can announce her just her podcast, just who she is at his show, and then tell everybody to follow her podcast. It'd be amazing if you would let us do that. I don't see why you wouldn't, but we have to get it just up, get the logo up and stuff. And then all she's going to do is like do what she's doing today with me. And you'll be able to save these and you can put them on your channel. And then you could because it has a podcast link on here. So that one, Buzzsprout or whatever, that's the one that links them to all the podcasts. But then on here too, also it brings it up. So it's a podcast tab on YouTube. And I'm seeing a lot more people get on YouTube now, like Beck and Kelly, and just kind of definitely, yeah. I talked to them. Yeah, I bought tickets already. Mm-hmm. We had so much fun at Jax's. I was like, we're going. Me and Richard were like, we're going. We're definitely going. She was so much fun to hang out with. She was amazing. Like she is so much fun to hang out with. She's really pretty too. I have to show you her pictures. I think I should show you one right now. Hold on. Just me and her. I didn't even I think I posted a couple of them, but I didn't, here it is. This is also on the steps at City Winery. I have the same shirt on. I think this one was black. I can't know, some of them saved and some of them didn't. But I love that place. I fucking love it. Let's see if I get more pictures for you. I'll show you later. But yeah, like City Winery is so pretty. And then I'll show you videos of Jack's too. But all right, so I sent you the link, right? Let me see. Do you need it again? Don't rush if you don't have to rush. But I'm assuming you're going to talk to us about LUANN. I'll put the link in the chat. This is just for Listen Honey or Lrga. Isn't it a good picture? We didn't even what's it called? Filter any of it yet. I think there's a lot of good pictures of me, like, and I'm like in front of Jax is behind me. And she's like kept taking a picture. I'm like, stop. I feel weird, stop. But yeah, it was I just love City Winery. I love the atmosphere. Like downstairs is so open. It's all glass and it's in the corner and it's got couches all around the outside of it, like around the perimeter. And then the bar's in the middle and it's a standing room. It's so nice. I just love it there. I don't know what it is. Like, and I love that one way more than I like the New York one. It's just more open, I think. I just like just the way it's set up. I don't know what it is about that place, but it's just the way it makes me feel very comfortable there. I'm very comfortable, even in a loft bar. There's a loft and there's a main stage. It's hard to fill the main stage area. It really is. Like, I'm surprised that Jack's doesn't sell out. I mean, I was full of Jack's people lovers. Like, it was insane. I was surrounded by Jack's lovers. It was hard to be. I'm like, I'm just not that friend. Sorry. And they're like, one girl was like fucking pissed. And actually, they sat another girl. So the table is where there's like each seat is sold separately. So if you have 3 people at your table, somebody else, you might have a 4th person that you don't know. Well, this girl who fucking was hanging out with Jax and Schwartz last time, and she's so loud and obnoxious. Hey, Jax, remember me? She sat at their table with the girls that hated me. And oh my God, we were like talking back about Jax. I was like, these girls were pissed. And I think fucking Richie was like, she wasn't catching on. I was like, that girl's fucking pissed. And she's already hearing about it. I was talking shit on Jax. It's weird. The other girl was like taking her shoe off, saying, smell my feet. I was like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? And this is not happening. Please tell them we don't like feet anymore because we can get out of this fucking place, please. It's one big fucking psychos, man. I'm like, yeah. Like, let me just bitch again for like an hour and a half real quick. So you know where I'm coming from, dude. I said, I'm just like you. I get you. I get it. You don't have to lie to me. And you're not, I know you can't lie to me. Now, yeah, you definitely can't lie to me. It's okay though. I get it. But you have to keep it together. Getting on the Mac. That's okay. Take your time. I'm like, you have to. You have to get together. You don't have to listen to me. You just met, legitimately, you kind of just met me, but you know who I am. I said, I told you long ago, I've been telling you, like in messages that you don't ever read, that I'm just like you, dude. I get it. And I've said it on people's podcasts. And I said, the reason I can't stand you is because I'm just like you. But I was just like you. But I have empathy now. I always have. I can't sleep at night if I hurt somebody. Like, I wouldn't be able to not talk to my mother for 8 years. Like, I just don't understand that. I don't understand the hate toward, like, whatever. I'm going to keep, see this. I repeat myself. I thought the therapy was therapy, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'm still having a hard time. No, I said, I promise I'm not going to talk shit. And I'm not. This is nothing I haven't said to his face right now. It's the truth. You got to get it together. It was very obvious that you don't have it together. I don't have to tell anybody that, but sorry that I did. It's just whatever, man. I don't know what else to like. It's like if you have to be more self-aware, if you know you're bipolar, right, and you know that certain things trigger you, you stay away from them. You stay away from these people. Anybody that triggers you to go off, you stay away from them. Jax, get it? You understand? And please leave Brittany the fuck alone. That's the first thing. Second thing is go make up with your mother. Okay. Third thing, leave Brittany. Did I say Brittany? Leave. What was I say first? Leave Brittany the fuck alone. Did I say that? Okay. Leave Brittany the fuck alone. 1, 2, go make up with your mother. 3, please stop doing cocaine while you're on fucking phone in the valley, because stop, you're getting caught. If you still have a job, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's things you need to do. And if you're bipolar, please take your medicine. I think that you need it because you're all over the place. You fucking need it. And this is not like just ADHD. You were manic and you're like crazy on the stage. You're all over the place. You didn't know what the fuck you were doing. It was a shame. And I was fucking ready to kick you in the face. Like, put your fucking phone down. God damn it. Leave her alone. Stop it. 1, make up with your mom. 2, leave Brittany the fuck alone. 3, stop doing so much cocaine. Do whatever you're doing. Whatever. whatever's making you act like a fucking psycho. You know what I mean? 3, think about what you really want. Like, when, like, do you really want to be a bar owner? Then you didn't focus on that. Like, something's got to get your brain away from what the fuck ever is happening that you keep losing everything. Like, I just, you know what I mean? Like, I feel responsible, not responsible. Like, I've been fucking talking shit on him for so long, just because I can't. Like, I don't know. I guess I do care. I don't know what it is, man. Like, I just, because I get him, and I wish he would just get it the fuck together. Like, I had the opportunity to talk to him, and it was nice. But, like, you gotta be more careful, dude. I don't. I'm surprised that there was nobody there, like, that he had nobody there to, like, kind of watch him. Or I don't do watch him, but, like, stop him from doing bad things. I mean, somebody like his, like, I don't know. I guess, like, Lori was, like, fed up with the shit because he was late, an hour late. He missed the first flight. She's like, I'm not gonna do another one. And then he's an hour late. Oh, doesn't have any luggage. They also luggage. Like, how do you miss your flight and then they lose your luggage? That's why you have no merch for everybody. And I think, of course, that was probably a lie, right? I'm like, you gotta stop this shit, dude. I said, you got a room full of people out there that will listen to you and believe your bullshit. I said, but that doesn't matter because you have one person right here that actually fucking cares and is telling you the truth. And I'm the one you should be listening to. You know that. You don't see it. You know I'm right. You even say it on stage. You know I'm right. Like, everything I'm saying, I'm right. Brittany didn't stand a chance, man. The way you hated your mother. These fucking kids, dude. By the way, my nephew has moved back in, and he's like a nephew / child because, okay, he's 25, but he moved back in, and you guys know, like, it was like it just happened kind of last week, but I love it. He introduced himself earlier. He's really cool. He's got a bunch of tattoos. Like, he's just really cool kid. Like I said, I don't realize how uncool I am until he moved back in the house with his girlfriend. I'm like, help me with my makeup. I was like, oh shit. But now, he got a job, so it's good. He just needs he had a girlfriend. He was living with her, so this needs to. This time he needs to stay here. Like, it was me. It's my fault. Like, my parents. I don't know how, like, they did it because I kicked them out twice. Once it was because they had a party. The second time was because him and George got in a fight because they were drinking. It was like, my parents would have like, you know what I mean. So I gotta relax, dude. But that doesn't mean go out and do anything wrong. But, like, probably should have just, like, not did kick them out. But I feel like now he's more mature now. Like, I can tell that he's different. I can tell that he's learned. He's totally different. Like, we had a really good time. Like, I'm actually glad that he's here. I actually don't want to ever leave now. So I told him not until you're ready, because literally we're not even asking for money. Like, he needs to save his money, but, like, the girlfriend thing, moving in and out, that's not happening anymore because it's toxic. And it's like the same girlfriends or whatever, a different girlfriend. Like, until you're getting married or you have enough money to move the fuck out, because this is going to just keep happening. He's got somewhere to stay. He's comfortable here. This is his home. It's been his home for his whole life. He can save his fucking money. He better save his money. Maybe I'll make him save his money. And that way he has money, and then he can just, you know what? I don't know. I think he just needs to see money. I'm not making him leave or anything. So he's got it, I think pretty good now. Don't ask him for much. Just don't drink. Don't get fighting. Him and George get fighting sometimes. I get it, but I don't want to fist fighting because I'll call the fucking cops on. And they're toxic girlfriends here. Because I don't like them getting in fights. And I have to get involved because he's a guy and you're not going to hit a guy. You're a girl. I've said this a million times. But I also have to mind my own business because I just don't want to fight with them because that's always what ends up happening. They'll get mad at me because I don't like any of them in the end. But I tried. I really tried. I tried hard to like them. I really did. It's hard though when they lie to your face, when they hit your kid. You're like, fuck this bitch. Not my house. Not my kid. I get really protective. I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up. What? Same thing with my brother, dude. My brother never had fucking domestic violence charges until the girl always went down. Anyway, I'll shut the fuck up. Jax should. I know. I don't. And she's like, Lori. He said Lori was his. Wait. Did you say help you? I missed it. I'm sorry. Hold on. Did you say help you? Wait. What's the matter? But like, so wait. Where are you on? Or do you want me to call you real quick? Want me to go down and I'll call you? I can mute myself real quick. Hold on. So you can tell me what's happening. All right. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Oh my, I'm muted. I was muted. I'm sorry.
Can
Hi.
you hear me?
Yeah, I was calling you. I was like, what's
Yay.
wrong? Okay, good. I'm glad you're here. So, this is JACKLYN, honey. It's going to be Jack. So I'll just say it and tell everybody who you are because I'm getting all like tongue twisted.
Oh, wait, you're echoing like crazy.
I'm echoing. Do you have all your stuff shut? Shut all your tabs except for this one. If you have any open, you might have your YouTube one open.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yay. And you're not echoing anymore.
Yeah, you got to make sure all the tabs that will be open because if then will be like doubles. Yeah, you're good. We'll get there. This is perfect.
I'm the worst. I'm like
you sound great.
I'm so computer stupid.
I am too, but you sound great.
Hello. Hi.
Tell everybody who you are.
JACKLYN, honey. Listen, honey. All that Bravo tea with a side of honey with me, JACKLYN, honey. Like my shirt.
What's it say? Name them. I see. Name them. Okay, so did you go to LUANN, do the LUANN show, right?
I did.
So what tea you got for us? Anything good?
I mean, it was good. It was definitely good. She was like about 20 minutes late. I mean, obviously I didn't go for the musical quality because, you know, she's not the best singer in the world.
No.
But I mean, she was very entertaining. She puts on a great show. She definitely picked songs. What'd you say?
She's a good performer.
She is a performer. Okay. She picked songs that were in her voice range. So like, I was really nervous. My sister and I were like, I don't know what we're in for because she really can't sing, but it was good. It was good. We were sitting in the front row. Literally, I could feel her sweating on me.
Really?
Yeah.
So okay, go ahead. Sorry.
There really was no tea from the show. I feel like it was mostly her singing. She was talking about Love Hotel for a little bit, but she didn't give any tea on that. And she made a lot of references to Dorinda, that her and Dorinda are still very close. There was really no tea. It wasn't like a tea-filled show, but it was good. It was okay. I didn't pay for the tickets, so I mean.
Okay. Did you see Kate? Her boyfriend came out. That's on the thumbnail. Like, I guess that's her boyfriend or something.
She has a boyfriend?
So on the thumbnail, yeah. So basically, it said this guy she's been seeing with. Hold on, I'll see if I can pull it up. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. So I pulled the picture up, but like, and it came out. I guess it's her boyfriend, but he's hot. Oh my god, it's like.
I mean, I will say she looked amazing, and her body is like
yes, her body's
insane. Her body,
insane. How is it that like she looks like her body's 25? It's just the craziest thing.
I'm trying to figure out how to make you louder because I'm still.
Yeah, it might be me. I know I think I'm as loud as I can get.
I'm still trying to learn how to use my MacBook, so. Don't know how to use anything on this thing. Let's see. How do I make you louder? Here we go. Oh, perfect.
Better?
Yeah, much. Much. Where's Lrga?
I don't know. She might be doing something real quick. I don't know. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Where the fuck did I get this from? I just did her name earlier, but like I can't. There's reality blur, maybe. It said she's been seen with this guy, and I guess they confirmed it or something, but. So I took the picture and that was on the thumbnail. But what else did you have up? I'm looking for this. Anything? I want to know what's up with Sonia. Is she fucking okay?
She's like a hot mess. I feel like even when she was on the show, I mean, I don't blame her because I feel like we played into that. Like, you know, we gave her so much attention for her being a hot mess that now she thinks like that's her shtick. But it is. If I were her daughter, I would be embarrassed. Like that is someone needs to cover up her lady parts.
Yes, thank you. And why? Like if you're literally, Bravo should have never shown her naked. They should. Why do they let that air so much? Like what are you doing?
That was absolutely awful.
Yes, and it's like her whole body. What the fuck are you doing? And then even at the restaurant was even worse. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is not even normal. She's losing her fucking mind. She's got to stop drinking, doing drugs, and fucking partying.
I want to know. I want to know what's going on with the Real Housewives of New York because There's been no information.
I hope we're recasting it or something again, or trying to.
I heard that also. I thought that they were going to take some of the Summer House girls and put them on New York, but I don't think that's happening anymore. And I'm curious to see if New York comes back, who's on the cast, because it needs to change. It was last season was awful, absolutely awful. And being from New York, I'm embarrassed.
I know. They listen, they should have just retired it and did a different part of New York. I don't know. I know or Hamptons or something. Don't you think?
I know this is controversial, but I feel like enough time has passed where I really think they should bring back the OGs, because I feel like New York has not been the same. And it's I think what they did by not renaming the show and making this new cast the new New York, it did like a disservice. I feel like they should have named it something new, and they should have brought back the OGs, because they're the ones that are entertaining. They're the ones that have the audience. Everybody wants them back, whether, you know, Ramona comes or not. She's
I actually miss it. I miss them.
Ramona is an awful human being, but I say this all the time because I feel the same way about Teresa on New Jersey. I always say this, that if you do not have those people on the show that are delusional and liars and cause chaos and drama, you would be watching the most boring show. Like, you need these people on the shows.
True.
You're gonna watch a whole show with just Dolores? I mean, I love Dolores, but that would be very boring.
Exactly. And I mean, and I'm a little upset with Dolores. Why are you going to Rhode Island? Where the fuck is Rhode Island?
Rhode Island is between. Rhode Island is next to Connecticut. It's very small. It's like old money rich.
Well, where does she come off going there? She doesn't live there. How do you real of Rhode Island?
I heard that she's friends with some of the new cast members.
Does that make you a Real Housewife of Rhode Island? No.
And I also heard that it's because I was listening to Andy Cohen, and he was saying how, you know, the people they picked are very Italian, and it's very similar to New Jersey.
Great, I don't care. She doesn't live there. She's not a Real Housewife of there.
And also, they have family members on the show, so I really think that it's going to be just like New Jersey. But that also scares me, because then I feel like
they're gonna lose their minds. Yeah. New Jersey girls are gonna lose their minds,
right?
And fight with them. It's gonna make it a fucking fourth wall disaster.
And I will say,
oh man, I'm mad.
On the BravoCon roster is Teresa, Melissa.
Wait. I don't think that they were invited. Were they invited or no?
They were invited. Only so far. Why? Melissa, Teresa, and Dolores. That's the only people that were invited so far.
That is crazy. Teresa does not belong. She has a new podcast, I think.
I know Gia does, and it's awful.
I fucking said, I got so mad on fucking Twitter. I got in a fight with some girl on Twitter. I said, fuck it. I said, this is laughable. This is a fucking joke. And somebody said, oh, Lexi was abused. Blah, blah. I said, I'm not talking about Lexi. I have all the respect in the world for Lexi and her situation. And they know that. Fuck G and her bullshit podcast. I said, this is bullshit. Go to fucking law school. What are you doing?
Not for nothing, but I find her voice to be like, not the greatest for podcasting. It's a little boring.
I mean, so is Teresa.
Are you watching Next Gen?
No, but I heard it was awful. Are you?
It's only been one episode so far, I think.
Oh, really? I heard that they don't like her.
Yes. Well, there's issues between her and Riley, because she made like
who are you?
She made a stupid comment about how Real Housewives of Atlanta and Real Housewives of New Jersey are like the same, when they're not the same at all. But her and Riley don't get along, and she's the only one that she's still living in New Jersey. The rest of them are in New York City.
But they don't even belong. I mean,
right?
Like, who's trying to make it there? Not fucking not Ariana, where the fuck her name is. She's not doing right.
I honestly think that the only reason why Gia is on the show is because they needed some names that we knew to get people to watch the show in the first place. And I feel like everyone knows her.
But I think Riley would have been fine. Okay. I think that Brooks would have been okay. You know what I mean? We would have known them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't want, I just feel like she's leaning on the fucking, I found it. She's leaning on the side of like her influencer side, but you don't have one. Like, I'm trying to get, where am I getting? She doesn't have an influencer. She's not an influencer.
I liked the show. Perception. I'm gonna give it a chance. I feel like frozen? You're frozen a little bit.
You are.
No, you're still frozen, I think.
I know, shit.
All
right, hold on.
I can still hear you though.
I'm totally frozen. It's good. Okay. I refuse to watch it because I'll just keep flipping out about her, and I feel like I don't care. She's not a kid to me anymore. Okay, she's just not. So I have a
hard time. Oh, there she is.
Hi, can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
I have my earbuds in. I don't usually use earbuds, so it sounds weird to me.
Oh, how can you hear us though?
Yeah. I like the show. It's hard for me to get in. You're still frozen.
Uh-oh. What the fuck? I know. No, fucker.
Solar flares.
Okay. I can hear you though. Is there? I heard.
Listen, honey, you lost weight?
Volcano?
Oh, thank you for saying that. No, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No.
You're looking good, girl.
Thanks. As my mom likes to remind me every day, I have let myself go since I got married. So
well, sometimes we do, there's that yoga pants phase because they love you. And then you get your shit together.
Yeah. My mother is not the warmest of women. So yeah, I'm not the warmest mother. She likes to point out every imperfection that I have on a daily basis. So.
She's not doing Monica Garcia mom.
I honestly think my mother's worse, to be honest. Yeah.
Oh, I love you. I'm sending you a big cyber hug, and I love you.
Don't get me wrong. I love my mother, and
I totally get it. She's
given me like a lot. I would have nothing without my mother, but she is a very critical woman.
Yeah, full on tiger mom.
Oh, my mom's an immigrant, and so she also is like an overachiever. She like graduated everything early, so she wants her kids to be like just like her, and we're not. So
right,
but she's tough. Where'd Krista go?
Oh, she's here. I bet she's here. Like, her thing is just going in and out.
I keep trying to get Krista to watch Married to Medicine because it's like
the best show.
I've been saying that for, I don't know, 10 years now. Has it been on for 10 years?
It's been on for they're going to do their 12th season next.
I don't understand why it is so underrated and why it gets it gets like no attention at all. I just don't understand it.
I have no idea where our master is.
The show that you don't watch that I keep telling you to watch.
Oh, okay, go ahead. You guys talk about it. I like hear you guys talk about it.
I mean, there's nothing new. I think the show is it's great every single season. I feel like they've never had like a bad season, a slow season.
Right.
And I don't know why they don't get the respect that they deserve.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for saying that, because I thought I was in my own like village with this, but it's nice to know that there's a hive mind where we all agree that Married to Medicine could possibly be one of the best shows on Bravo, which is completely underrated and undermarketed too. Like,
I hear how you talk about
it. It's a disservice.
I think that I agree, and I think that it should be number one too. I don't know how it's not. I hear a lot of people talk about it. Like,
right.
They have such a great cast. Each person is just
the rate. Like, how many people like what's their viewership every week?
Here, I'm gonna TV dates it right now.
It's got to be like in the 600s. It's got to be. It's on a Saturday night, right? Or no? Or is that?
It used to come on Sundays.
Oh, that's a good day. It's a good day for it.
I feel like none of them are ever on Watch What Happens Live. Andy gives them no attention at all. I just don't.
Right.
I really do. I feel the same way about Real Housewives of Miami, though. I feel like that season is starting soon, and I've seen like nothing like no
I'm
advertisements.
because I'm glad though, because no, we usually get a bunch of bullshit right before it's at the air. Like all their stuff starts come, they start like making themselves stories are coming out, and I get tired of like knowing beforehand what's going on. Like I feel like I want to be surprised. Like I don't hear anything. I don't hear anybody advertise it, but I want to know what happened. Like it shows a little preview.
Well, their
like,
numbers
going in, huh?
The numbers on Married to Medicine for the most recent season 11 was 522, 491, 531. They have a lot of 469, 456, 495, a 6. The season high was a 650, a 646.
I said about 600, right?
Then they have a lot of 600s towards the end, but they didn't give us an average. But I would say
like about 500, 600.
Yeah, I would do a good 5, maybe 550.
It's good though for a show that doesn't get, like you said, doesn't get a lot of. Think about it. That's more than Southern Charm. That's more than Summer House. That's more than all of them. Southern Charm, I think. Southern Charm wasn't even up there. Like
now, the viewership is down from 2 seasons before in season 9. So the seasons with Sweet Tea, the most recent season with Sweet Tea, and then the most recent season with Quad and Sweet Tea on there, and Phaedra. Yeah, so those 2 years, actually the ratings weren't that much higher. They were higher the years before. They were in the 7s. The year before is all 6s and 7s.
I don't understand why they brought Phaedra on in the first place. They didn't need her.
Yeah.
What do you think about her on? What do you think about her on Atlanta? Like, what do you?
I know you guys don't like Phaedra, but I don't like what she did to Candy, and it's not like I've forgiven that because I haven't, and I love.
We haven't gotten an answer, right? We don't know how. We still don't know why she took accountability.
But I do find her entertaining, and I do like her one-liners, and I loved her on The Traitors, and I like her on Atlanta. I mean, I do like her on Atlanta. I think her and Portia are like a good combo, but I could understand why people don't like her because of the past. I just try to block that out of my head.
Because they shoved her in our face. That's why they didn't let her. Literally took her to the show, and then she's in our face 5 other shows, right?
I just think that they bring back housewives that have done like really shitty things. So I mean, I feel like that's part of the housewives game. Nobody's.
Well, what do you let people go for? If you're going to bring them back, like, what's the point?
Well, I was telling you before.
Like somebody else is like, fine, that's a good punishment. I'll be okay with that. And they do it. And then they bring them back. It's like, fuck, what the fuck? Now I am going to press charges.
Well, you know what I mean? Like I was telling you before, I feel like I don't watch The Real Housewives for like advice or moral compass, or because I think that they're such good people, because I don't. I feel like I watch it for entertainment. And to me, the most entertaining ones are the worst housewives. It's not like I like them personally.
Or do you think they're bad housewives?
What'd you say?
So do you think it's the show that makes them bad people, or do you think they're bad people before they get on there? Excluding the fucking criminals, obviously, like Teresa. Because I don't know, maybe they're good people, and then the show fucks them all up, right?
See, and I think if you're a bad person, like deep down inside, you're a bad person. I feel like whether you're on TV or not, you're probably still a bad person.
Yeah, and I think there's only about 2 people that we can say that really are probably we know are good people on the show and off the show, right? And people call them boring, but like Dolores is she's the same person no matter what.
But and see, because I feel like I find something with everybody. She did write a letter. Remember, she wrote a letter in what's it called?
Tommy.
Yes. So it's like, I mean,
so did fucking Caroline. And again, I feel like they had no choice because they are the fucking Sopranos. People don't get that when I say that. That's who they are.
Seeing Carol, is it Caroline? Yeah, it is, right? Caroline. Yeah. Seeing her triggers me because she looks exactly like my mother, and it like really scares the shit out of me.
Well, listen, dude, they are the Sopranos, and Dina and Tommy are Christopher and Drea. That's where the show is fucking. So they are the fucking mob. So I feel like Dolores, for some reason, somebody asked her to do it, and she felt like she didn't have no choice. And I said the same thing with fucking Caroline, but fuck you, Caroline. You should tell your husband is the head of the family. He should be able to say, no, I'm not. Keep her out of it. They should have kept them out of it. That's not fair. But like, I also feel like because it's not this. They know the truth. They know the truth. That makes me mad. You know, I'm mad at her for leaving too and going to Rhode Island. Because don't fucking live there. You're not a real housewife of Rhode Island.
I don't like to comment on people's looks, but have you seen her daughter lately?
No, why?
Lauren Manzo.
Oh, Lauren, no, why? Too much makeup?
No, I mean, I understand that like everybody's on like the Ozempic, you know, phase now.
Okay.
But I feel like some people are just taking it so far that like they're almost like starting to look like skeleton like, and it's like scary.
Oh no, oh my god, like kind of like Sharon Osbourne, right?
Lauren Manzo got so thin that like it's almost like scary to look at her.
All right, I'm gonna pull up right now. I know that she's been going on podcasts and stuff, I think. Oh no, she responded back to
yes,
that, and I
was
Lexi,
like, Gia, yeah.
Lexi's a wounded bird, okay, and she's really trying to get her pain out, but I feel like this is the wrong avenue for it. Like, it's not working. It's people are just because it's the truth, right? And I know that, and Lexi knows that, and Dina knows that, and Tommy knows that. The whole family knows that, but it's like you're going on dates. You're like, let's mommy go on, like maybe go to like Vanessa, you know, like Vanessa, you know, it's been through some abuse with like, you know, who is openly talking about it on here. Maybe go to her instead, you know, like I just feel like there's better avenues to fucking talk about this shit because what she's talking about is fucking fucked up, really fucked up. How come I can't find a reason?
Lrga, are you watching Next Gen?
Let me pull her.
I like it a lot. And I am here for these kids. I don't know who some of them are. Now, this Chase guy, who's your dad? I don't know. I mean, Charlie or whoever his name is, the Playboy dude who like day trades.
With the chicken.
With the lazy eye.
Restaurant?
No. That's Zarby's. Yeah, that's the Zarby.
I've never heard of that. Where do they have that?
That is, that's Ariana's man.
Right.
Her man. Yeah, no, I'm talking about Charlie. Isn't Charlie the one who's the Playboy who wants to screw Chloe?
Yes.
Who's like, if we're not in bed yet, come through.
Yes. I like the show. I feel like it's hard for me to get into shows where the cast is so young because I feel like I can't relate to anything just because I'm so old. But
I thought I was going to feel like that, but then it ended up not feeling like that because I saw some of them when they were young. So it was kind of like, you know, checking in with Auntie for a minute or how are things going in New York? You know what I mean?
Right. I want to know why Gia's even on the show because I feel like in the first episode they didn't show her at all.
I heard
not yet, right?
Didn't a story come through that she got reprimanded for talking about Riley like that, and also something about she was going to get off the show? Let me see, where did I see that?
I heard that the two of them are in a feud because she made a stupid comment about how the Real Housewives of New Jersey and the Real Housewives of Atlanta are like the same when they're not.
Right. And Riley said they're not. And then she went back to Dolores, and Dolores was like, that was mean.
Right.
Dolores, as the auntie, should have been like, oh, well, I could see why she would say that because it was true.
Then I also heard she's in trouble because they're doing an investigation
into her college.
Yes. Because she used like ChatGPT something.
Whoa. What happened?
She paid somebody to write her college papers or something. College paper.
Like mother, like daughter.
Yeah, mother. Like mother, like daughter. Exactly. You fucking fraud, bitch. See, I feel like this is Lauren.
I feel like she looks good in that picture. The pictures that I've seen are like.
Oh, okay. So we'll go more.
Oh my God.
Right?
She looks so thin. Look, she has Ozempic neck. Look, it went from her lip to her neck.
There's some pictures that she posts where her clothes are like falling off of her. It's like really, I don't know. It just.
Hey, people are obsessed with looking like, I have one friend, she said, oh, I'm going to get a breast reduction because I want my shirts to look more like they do when they're on a hanger.
Oh, I want a breast reduction because my boobs are ginormous and my back hurts, but that's the only reason why I want one.
Look, the only time I think about a breast reduction is when I see myself on this live and it
Me
looks
too.
like I'm as wide as my titties are all the way down, but it's like my tits go out. It's just like if you do your leg, you know, the shape of a woman, out, in, out. It's like my tits are out, but the only part in the camera is the out part. So I look like as wide as my tits. It's like horrible. It's horrible.
See, I'm built like a baseball bat, I like to say, where
Uh-huh.
I am all boobs and
Yeah.
then my back goes straight into my legs. So, because I have that non-existent ass.
That,
So,
yeah, that NA. You got
yeah,
that NA.
yes. I'd like to take some fat from my boobs and put it in my butt. That'd
Oh
be
my
good,
gosh, that would be a great transfer.
right?
There's a lot of us that could use that because as a big boobied woman, I always feel like my butt could be rounder, like rounder. My husband says it's great, but I'm like, you sure it doesn't need a little more roundness? He's like, baby. He's like, really, nobody can tell. Like,
I like to say the only reason why I like having huge knockers is because the older I get, they'll start to sag so much that it's going to pull the wrinkles out of
your face and
down to the ground.
Yes.
So that's going to be great.
That'll be great. That'll be great. Look, I'm not looking forward. I'm not looking forward to what Joan Rivers used to call the bunny rabbit face.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the bunny rabbit slippers.
Bunny rabbit face.
She said she looked down one day and she had these bunny slippers on all the time, and she was like, "What the fuck is that?" And it was a twat.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Oh god. You know, why is her Instagram? Probably look. I get her.
What do you think
see
of
these pictures? Do you see these pictures? I'm sharing it. Sorry.
Krista, did you hear? Did you hear? Because I know you didn't watch Next Gen. That Kim Zolciak stole all of Ariana's money as a child.
Oh my god! I knew that. I figured that she's a scumbag. She's a scumbag, right?
It reminded me of my other show that I'm super embarrassed to say that I watch because I'm like obsessed with it and I don't know why.
What is it? What is it?
It's not on Bravo. It's on WeTV, and I don't even watch WeTV, but it is embarrassing for me to even say out loud. I am obsessed with Mama June,
oh my gosh.
All the Honey Boo Boo and Mama. I'm like obsessed. I can't get enough of this family. It's crazy to me.
Really? Oh, is she doing good though right now? Is she still doing good?
Yes.
Like she's still clean. That's good because I was watching it up until she got out just recently. So I was hoping she stayed
So
clean.
Mama June ended up being on one?
Oh,
she was
on more than one, I'll tell you.
Wow. I didn't know.
Cracked the fuck out, homeless.
And the only reason why I brought it up is because it reminds me of Ariana, because Mama June also stole her kids' money as a child.
Oh my gosh. So Honey Boo Boo doesn't have any money?
No. And Honey Boo Boo is going to nursing school in Colorado. She's like trying to like do something with her life. It's like, I give her credit.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Yeah.
Okay, Krista. This picture is alarming.
Right?
Yes.
And it reminds me of the Cheryl Burke. Have you seen the Cheryl Burke picture going around? The lady from Dances with the Stars who started when she was 21 and now she swears she didn't take any Ozempic.
Right.
But she looks just like Shelley Duvall all of a sudden. And yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Lauren.
I feel like I'm not
here, right?
I'm not against like the weight, like, these weight loss drugs, but I feel like they're taking it like too far.
Her hair's falling out. Her hair's falling out. Look at her hair.
Because of the Ozempic.
Can you make it bigger?
I know.
Yeah.
Her hair
oh my gosh.
She said that though. And so did Kyle Richards' daughter.
Was it Farrah who said it?
Wow. That's from oh my fucking God. Dude.
It's a side effect is like your hair gets thinner.
You're not eating
from malnutrition.
Yep.
So
it can't be good for you.
I want to do it for 30 pounds, but now I'm scared.
My mother's on it.
I have a long butt, okay? My problem is my butt. Tell me that it doesn't start all the way to the here. It does. It's fucking long, man. Did you take it? It's too long.
I will not be doing the same right now and showing you
It's
my.
crazy. And then I have my belly, like it's still like I have a belly right here. Fucking, you know what I mean? I have to wear Skims. Like I couldn't look good when I went to Jackson's show. I looked like a scumbag. I wore a tank top. Like,
let me tell you, my mother has lost 40 pounds.
oh, wow.
Do you want to know how she spends her days?
What?
Puking her brains out. Every time I'm at the house visiting, she's vomiting her brains out.
Yeah.
Sick all the time.
That's what
it does to you. Yeah, from the Ozempic.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I did it for 3 months and was so nauseous for the whole time and was pent up. I did throw up often, but like not all day. Like maybe like once a week.
What?
I threw up
You
for 3 months. For 3 months, maybe once a week. And then I had the general feeling of just malaise. Now I was on semaglutide and I had titrated from like 0.5 to 7.5. By the end of it, I was up to like 1 in 3 months. I was up to 1 and totally nauseous the whole time, miserable. I kept telling myself, I thought nothing was supposed to taste as good as skinny feels. I feel horrible. I feel horrible. It was horrible. And I was just like, this isn't worth it. And then I was so constipated, you guys, this is TMI, but I was so constipated. I didn't have a right bowel movement for even a month after I stopped taking this shit.
Do you know who that happened to on New Jersey? That happened to, what's her name on New Jersey? A friend of, oh my God, why am I having?
Rocha Fuda?
No.
I didn't
Jen
really
Fessler.
watch it.
Jen Fessler.
Okay.
She was saying how when she started taking it, she had to go to the hospital because she had like a blockage, like a bowel blockage from Ozempic. Yeah.
Yeah. And it'd be paralyzing them. And now there's a new something where you go blind, spontaneous blindness.
Hell no.
Yes, Google it. Spontaneous blindness is associated with GLP-1 inhibitor thingies.
So that you can't see the food that you're eating?
Yeah, no more. Not anymore.
No. My mother's like, why don't you try it? I'm like, I like food. Like, I love food. I don't want to. Yeah. When my mom started taking it, she used to be like a chocoholic. She would eat chocolate all the time. Yeah. Then when she started taking it, she doesn't like it anymore. She has no desire at all for chocolate. I'm
right.
Like,
my mom, that's my mom too. That's
I couldn't imagine taking something like that and then not liking my favorite foods. I love food way too much.
Yeah, I like food too. I like my lattes a lot. I wouldn't.
You said your latte?
Yeah, I would not be able to stop eating that. Just like,
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling also like they didn't really have enough research on it. And last I heard, didn't they like stop all the animal testing? So how do they know what it's going to about to do to the people? And I have a working theory, nobody steal it, that you know how you always wonder, why are there so many zombie movies? Well, if you make people so fucking not hungry, can you imagine when the shit mutates and it triggers something insatiable in them and it happens to be your brains is the only thing that'll satisfy the new hunger that has been mutated into the people who haven't eaten nothing. They're letting their hair fall out. They look like a sack of bones. They literally look like Skeletors. They feel horrible. Their guts are pent up. And you don't think they're about to not eat your brains? Please.
I like that theory. I like
That's
it.
That's a good theory, right?
I can get behind that.
It's like the prequel. I need to hurry up and finish writing that.
I like that.
They all have Ozempic face. All these women. They're all on Ozempic.
Yeah.
Show us Cheryl Burke, please.
Cheryl Burke. Okay. You still see the screen?
Yes.
No. Oh, no. Let me. I don't.
Wait, you don't see it.
I was like, I see you. I don't see the screen.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, I just read the chat.
What's it say?
To answer Terry, you spell my name HONNY. Just to correct her. My parents were big hippies when they named me, so I think my mom was really, really stoned and was like, "How do you spell honey? We're gonna spell it HONNY."
Yeah, that's her. So that's
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's Cheryl Burke, you guys. And
wait, Cheryl Burke from Dancing for the Stars?
Yes, do it before and after.
No,
do before and after. Yes, yes.
What
And
the
so
freak
she's
ever.
like, why are all these women hating on me? It's all these women assuming that I'm taking weight loss drugs. All I'm doing is living a healthy life and I have my mental health together. I'm like, you look like a whole other person, lady.
I'm so shocked right now. Hold on. What is she
She's
doing?
like, I have not taken any weight loss drugs. I'm like, yeah. And Clinton wasn't in the stairwell with a cigar. Okay, lady.
Right? Wow, dude.
See, so that's her before. Look at that one. That's the one.
What in the hell?
And she's like, I haven't done anything.
Who is this person?
I haven't done anything.
Dude, she's getting, what is her face? No, your face looks like fucking Casey fucking, the kid that killed her, Casey Anthony.
She does.
She does. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Right. She looks like Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm surprised that you have not spoken about Summer House. I feel like that's like the hot gossip this week.
I didn't hear anything. What happened? I haven't been watching it. So do you know anything? What's going on?
Paige left Summer House.
Why?
Oh yeah, and somebody else left too.
Lexi.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Lexi, but
Paige announced her departure from Summer House this week.
Well, why? What's her
reason? No, I mean, I kind of saw that coming. I just feel like because she's almost like over the show. Like, I feel like she did what I think that most Bravo celebrities should do, is like, you use this platform to get bigger and to grow your brand. And she did.
What brand though?
There's only so many summers you can get drunk with friends. I mean,
that was her brand though. Like,
I mean, her podcast went to like 70 cities, like sold out shows.
Yeah, that's because she's on the show, and I don't know, and nobody gives a fuck about the other bitch.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like she did the show so that she could be where she is now, and now she doesn't need the show anymore.
Now that she's not on the show, I don't think people are gonna give a fuck about her if she's not on the show. That's my thing.
But
well,
you know,
she didn't.
I was gonna say, didn't something else come out like right after Paige quit? The lady who smashed her boyfriend admitted finally that she did in fact smash the guy that was with Paige.
Whoa,
some girl with blonde hair.
Oh, Lindsay.
Somebody came forward and was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we smashed."
No, I think I think it was the guy that she's rumored to be dating. I think his girlfriend or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I will say she doesn't talk about Summer House like on her podcast or on her tours. So, I mean, I feel like she built herself like a big following, not based on Summer House. So I don't know what's left for her on Summer House. Plus they were saying that, you know, now that she's single, she doesn't want to show like, you know, her dating life on Summer House, which I'm sure they would ask her to do. And yeah, she's over it. So,
yeah.
And then did you hear right after she announced that she was leaving, then Lexi announced she was leaving, and then
yeah.
I mean, she has no friends on the show, let's be real.
Okay. I haven't watched it.
But
yeah, I haven't watched it. I don't know.
There was a rumor because apparently Carl posted something saying he was leaving and then he took it down. But we don't know if he actually posted it or if it was like, you know, like fake news, like someone else posted it. But because I heard
Summer House falling apart.
Yeah.
Is the headlines. Yeah.
So what? All right. So Paige leaves. That's fine. Then we don't really care about Lexi because she was only there for one season. We still have Wes, right? We still have Sierra. We still have Carl, I hope. We still have.
I heard Sierra is going to be on Dancing with the Stars, is what I heard.
Good. Oh, good. What's the name? Jesse. We have Jesse and Wes, which is good. Do we still have Amanda and fucking?
Yes. Amanda and Kyle, they said, are definitely coming back.
Do you think they are just like the head of the show now? So why would they leave? They're head of the house.
Do you know what I think they should do?
Family.
I think that they should do almost like a Valley type spinoff where they should have Wes and Jesse with like younger people on the Summer House. Then all the OGs need to move on to some sort of show in the city because they're all in the city anyway. And they're all older and they're all moving on with their lives. So it's like
perfect. Yep. I said the same thing. Yep.
Like,
they need to do a family version of it or something. Have the exactly because they're kind of mixed in with the younger crowd, and it's like remember Jesse's like with a pregnant lady in here, like you know what I mean?
I think this is my genius idea. I think because I don't like the Real Housewives of New York so much.
Oh yeah.
I think they should take the few on Real Housewives of New York that I like and combine them.
Who's that? Who's it though?
Who do I like? I like Jessel.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Jessel.
I do.
Oh, in New York?
Yes.
You think?
I think that they should take a couple
I liked Uba. I think they should bring Uba back because she just got engaged.
Yes.
To Connecticut. So I think that'll be nice. Finally make some of these ladies actual housewives in New York. And then bring back Jessel. I
liked Uba also, but I don't think she wants to show her relationship on camera, which I am not for.
But she didn't want to show it. And now this last season, she was at least willing to talk about it, but he still wasn't around because it wasn't her husband.
Right.
But now that he's her husband, maybe he would be able to, come on screen on occasion when he's not making $1 bajillion that day and be able to fly the ladies in a jet somewhere for real. But I don't know. Not everybody shares their husband. Not everybody's husband is like Jill Zarin's husband. True. Not everybody is Greg Leaks. Not everybody is Joe Gorga that wants to be in every scene. There are some actual husbands that work. Like Emily's husband hardly wants to be on screen.
Yeah.
Not everybody is Mo or PK. And so I don't think that should be all of a sudden a requirement for somebody to get access to the platform. You know what I mean? Because also Brynn, wasn't her name Brynn Whitfield? She didn't show us anything.
She announced she's not returning to reality TV today, actually.
No way. Really?
Brynn, yeah, she posted on Instagram saying that she just literally just posted today.
She's fake, dude.
Saying she's done with reality TV.
Something's wrong with her. Something's fucking wrong with her.
So that's why I'm saying I think that they should take a couple of the women from RHONY and combine them with the older Summer House people.
Lindsay and Amanda?
Call it something totally different because they're all in New York City. Something with like Manhattan or New York City, something like that.
Yeah, but
make a whole show.
Yeah, get rid of fucking Next Gen and have it like Manhattan. Well, I don't know, some Manhattan Social.
Oh, that's cute.
Manhattan Social sounds cute. I don't know where that just came from.
Because Lindsay Hubbard and Erin from RHONY have been hanging out a lot lately.
I didn't like Erin. She's a lie. I did not like Erin and her little lying game.
Me either.
I mean, what is this? Pretty Little Liars? No, go away with that. And your husband and his big schlong. You're showing his schlong. I would have more of a problem with the wife that comes on showing her husband schlong than a woman that comes on not showing her husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, lady, what are we here for? That was weird. That was sexual harassment also, by the way.
I thought she was
so fucking Paige on that too. Paige could be.
That's what I'm saying. Lindsay, Paige, Amanda, and then Kyle would be the husband of. He doesn't have to be on the show, but he can make appearances.
Yeah, because he's DJ and doing all weird shit.
And then bring in younger people for Summer House and turn it back into what Summer House was.
Yes, you're right.
Because it's not that anymore.
I mean, I think that Sierra's even probably might be over. Do you think? I don't know. I don't think she should be there as the other girl. I don't think she fit in.
What's funny is I feel like she could fit on either show because she is on the younger side.
Right.
But she's friends with everyone that would go to the other show. So I feel like, I don't know. I love Sierra.
So you guys do me a favor.
Yeah.
Can you pull out your devices and turn to the chapter of Google? To the verse. Yeah. Turn to the chapter of Google.
Okay.
And in your search bar, put in the verse, Kyle Richards leaving Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH. And tell me what comes up for you guys.
Okay. Kyle Richards leaving.
I will say I'm not a Kyle Richards fan. I never have been.
Me neither.
Me neither.
Just, are we, okay.
What?
Wait, hold on.
You see that?
Wait a minute.
Does that come up on yours too?
Is it recent? Hold on. Make sure I got it all here. Let's see.
It doesn't give me any date information, but
That's what I was
this little copy link next to it.
Okay, inevitable departure. Carl Richards confirms
Yeah.
inevitable departure. Is that what I'm reading? Supposed to be reading? Right?
Yeah, mine says the first thing that comes up on mine is an AI overview.
Yes,
Yeah.
me
And
too.
okay, and mine says Kyle Richards is leaving after 14 seasons. Express desire, focus on family. Is that what yours says too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I don't know where it's getting its information from.
I mean,
I'm going to pull up.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is my least favorite franchise on TV.
I feel.
Yeah.
And I think it's such a shame because I feel like the first couple seasons, like a long time
It was
ago,
great.
were so good.
Oh my gosh. Remember the Vanderpump Maloof Hoof drama?
I think Kim Richards was like great TV when she was praying by the garbage can.
Yes, poor Kim.
I know.
Oh.
But I mean, I wouldn't really care if Kyle left. I'm not a fan.
I mean, neither.
Oh, you found the article about it?
Yeah,
I didn't find the article. Mine just came up in the AI overview.
Oh, let me check. You know what? Let me check ChatGPT. See.
Well, no, I mean, just like in generally in Google, like I didn't even have to go to ChatGPT, but maybe ChatGPT would cite a recent source.
That's what I mean.
I found last season of Beverly Hills to be so boring. I couldn't.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
it was so boring to me.
Right,
and
I was yawning so hard I cried.
I loved Bose. I thought she was a great addition. And I liked her a lot, and I felt bad because she was on such a boring, shitty season.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I can see that. She's struck home with a lot of people, and she missed notes with a lot of other people. I'm one of the people she missed notes with, and I was looking forward to her as an addition, and then I feel like she overplayed and underplayed in ways that left me like totally looking at her sideways. That yeah. So, and then to end it with making Garcelle
I didn't like
need
that.
to speak up for like that was it for me. And I actually only was watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills the last 5 seasons because of Garcelle. I was gonna never watch Beverly Hills again, and then they said Garcelle Bouvet, and I was like, what? And I ran to my TV, you guys, from Fancy, and engaged every season because of her. You know what I mean? And endured because of her. And I was like, I'm here with you, girl. Just keep pushing. Just keep. So when she quit, I was like, whew, because it was getting hard. It was, I could understand like what it must have been for her.
You remember the awful Diana Jenkins on Beverly Hills?
Yes.
So her son was dating that girl who they showed her on Beverly Hills a couple times. She is now on Next Gen.
The girl who the son was dating.
Hold on.
Oh, is that the model girl who was sitting there? And she I was like, oh my gosh, why is her voice so deep? The one with the really deep voice, but she's a model.
I don't know any of the new people's names on Next Gen yet. I feel like the only ones I know are the ones that have been on Bravo.
Bravo, exactly.
It's been taking me a minute to be like, who's that? What's their name? I don't know.
Where are they from?
Diana.
Whose child are you?
Jenkins' son.
Whose child are you?
Let's see.
So we have Ariana Bieberman, Riley Burris, 22, Ava Dash. Ava Dash is Damon Dash's daughter.
I think that's who it is.
And then we have Amira Despain, and she is 28, and she's the model girl with the deep voice, born in Dubai, raised in Dallas. And then we have Shai Frutcher. Who's that? I don't know. He is spent his whole life adapting from growing up between Israel and China. Now he's in New Jersey. I'm not sure.
Whoa.
I don't know whose child he is. And then we have Gia Giudice, who we know who she is. Brooks is freaking 25. Really? Wow, I thought he was younger than that for some reason.
What?
Ava
Oh,
Dash.
yeah,
Ava
that's the girl.
Dash is the one who dated Diana Jenkins'
Right? Yeah.
son,
Oh,
and
cool.
she was also Crystal Minkoff's nanny, is what I heard.
Oh, cute.
So apparently she's been all around Bravo.
And Georgia McCann is the one that doesn't wash her hands.
Oh,
Ew, what happened? What happened? Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't wash her hands, and she likes to touch the bottom of your shoe as soon as you come in off the street, and then she touches her eye, and then she wants to give you a hug after she pees and doesn't wash her hands.
And Riley was like, "Do not put your dirty, filthy hands on me at all."
Yeah, yeah. Well, she said it way cuter than that. She's like, "I'll pass. I'm good.
I'm good."
And then I didn't like how Georgia was like, what about my body, my choice? I'm like, bitch, what about Riley's body, her choice?
Right.
Like, why should she have to tolerate your bioderm compromising her bioderm, her biosphere rather? Who's Hudson?
Check the private chat. Check the private chat real quick.
Let me see. So Hudson McClary is the one who is the son of the chicken people, right? Yeah, him and Ariana. Charlie, he does. Oh my God, you guys. Charlie is freaking 30 years old.
Who's Charlie?
Wow. You got to watch
the one who wants to smash Meredith Marks's daughter.
Who's gorgeous. She's like
Chloe.
I think she's beautiful. She's so pretty.
Yeah, you know, her picture isn't up as one of the cast though.
Hi, everybody on Instagram.
She wasn't in that list I just read. That's interesting.
I heard she's not a Chloe you're talking about?
Yeah.
They said that she's just going to make appearances. She's not a cast member.
Well, she needs to stay away from Charlie because he's giving me a little Charlie Sheen back in the day vibe, like bad boy vibe. You know, he would ruin a nice girl like Chloe.
Are you guys excited Miami's starting soon? Because I'm super excited.
Yeah, girl, go ahead. I saw your thing, of course.
Okay.
No problem.
Right back. Sorry. I can't. I drink, and then you would think I would stop drinking like all the tea. Sorry.
But
for Real Housewives of Miami, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
It's weird though, because I feel like just like Married to Medicine, I feel like they get like the shit end of the stick. I feel like they don't really get that much like promotion and advertisement.
You're right. Yeah. I don't know why some shows have to fend for themselves. Yeah, who's in charge of that?
And I thought last season, Real Housewives of Miami was like one of the best seasons that I've seen. It was so good. So good. Yes. Who's your favorite? Who do you like on Miami?
You know, I don't have a total fave. I don't have a fave, nor do I think there's really one in particular who's on top in that cast. I feel like that's a real ensemble cast. And but I do have I like Kiki. I like Julia some days. Like I like her quirkiness. I even like Adriana and how she doesn't like me being the, odd bird out. I like I used to like Lisa, but I haven't been liking Lisa for when I see how she treats Kiki and stuff. Like I'm like, what's up with that? So Larsa,
nope, next.
Yeah. And Gertie, of course, I love her. Who else is on that show? Oh, Alexia. Sebastian hates when I say it like that. Alexia. But Alexia, I like her, but hey, I like her better without Marisol. I do see fun Alexia without Marisol. And I feel like Marisol can bring down a party with her Bruja energy. And she can be the life of the party, or she can make a black cloud pop over your head and start raining in your drink. And she doesn't use her powers for good a lot. She's like, yeah.
She reminds me so much of Teresa from New Jersey. Like, I feel like they are so similar in the way they act, the way they think, everything.
Yeah.
They're like the same person. It's crazy to me. I don't like Alexia, but just like I don't like Teresa, I feel like they do bring like a lot of drama. So it's like, I like that, but I'm not a big fan.
Now with Alexia comes Frankie, the angel Frankie. And so Frankie, I love that. So I'm
love Frankie, but keep the other one off my TV.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Because his problematic ass needs to stay off my TV.
Doesn't it kind of also feel like we have like a number of children on these reality shows who have parents who are like have been to jail for being pedophiles and lewd and lascivious acts with minors. And I mean, I know you're not supposed to like technically get the sins of your father, but we are like talking about it on a national platform without the rest of the conversation. So it's almost like glorifying it in a way, you know what I mean? Like if you want to go there, like, so, but I just think it needs to be like a little more addressed. Don't just tell me that's on specifically on the Miami when it came out about their dad having gone. Yeah.
And they showed him he was on last season.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, well,
like
what
they're
happened?
glorifying it.
Who's dad?
Gross.
It was disgusting.
Who's dad?
Frankie.
Alexia's
okay,
ex.
so wait, Alexi's ex-husband, I guess, right? Or
I think it's a husband. I think
were they
it is
married
a husband.
or
yeah.
So what do you do?
Let me look.
You have such little kids or something? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he is gross. And they showed him on the season last year, which I thought was like,
why would they do that?
Bad move. But then on top of that, don't show me your disgusting ass son. Frankie, I'm okay with. What's the other one? Peter, yeah. Like,
yeah, he has
with all the things he did, keep him off my screen. Like, why are you even rewarding him with screen time? Get him off my screen. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What Todd did was fucking disgusting to fucking Peter and Alexia, to not pay the bills, knowing that he needs stability. Peter, like, he doesn't have, he doesn't need to move around and not have a fucking stable place. And I think Todd,
Frankie, you're talking about.
Yeah, Is it Frankie? Who's the one that said? Yeah,
he said Peter. We don't like Peter.
Oh, Frankie's the other. Okay, whatever one she has custody of.
Frankie is the angel.
How dare they? He not pay them bills and they have to go find a new place to live, and he's got to be fucking uprooted because it is nice to have a bellman or whatever it is that he makes sure he doesn't leave. That would make me feel much safer. And he just wasn't paying the fucking bills. He's a piece of shit.
I want to know what's going on between Alexia and Todd.
Look, her son is a monster.
He's fucking her. That's it. He's just fucking.
There's a Reddit thread, you guys. There's a Reddit thread. It says Miami Alexia's Napola slams Adriana Demora because she said something about her son is a monster who idolizes a convicted, registered child ex-offender. He beats his girlfriends. He's like, all of that is happening. And then we just get to see them on TV freaking. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Didn't he do something to like a homeless man or something? He's just gross.
Yeah, that was bad, actually. Never mind. I was going to defend him a little bit because I know that the accident was an accident. I think he learned to listen to that, but I think he's paying a price for it, I think, emotionally. But I don't think that, the domestic violence, that could be, it could go both ways. I'm just saying, like, my brother and this one in here both have that.
Alexia and Teresa remind me of the same person more on that cast. Yeah.
Like, if the girl's hitting you and you got to hit them back, like, it just happened at one point. Like, my brother just like, I just had to fucking choke her out. Like, she was literally an hour of him getting beat by this bitch, right? You know what I'm saying? And then you get the guy getting the domestic violence charge. I think he got in a fucking relationship that was fucked up, toxic.
If you look
and
at
even for I'm sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna go again into the whole. Now it's spreading to, because we don't want to have to talk about the kids, but it's also like glorifying Alexia for making horrible decisions in men because her father was supposedly that way. And then she married one that was that way. And then the other one died under a man. And it's just like all of this. And now this one is kind of like giving us Rock Lobster vibes. And
he's not with her. They're fucking. That's it.
Yeah. Now they're like just meeting on the beach.
He's like a low class Louis. He's like a little bit like, he's not as bad as Louis, but he's on his way there.
Yeah.
I think they're still together and they only got divorced because of money reasons. Mark my word, you heard it here first.
Right.
I think the same thing. I think Portia didn't want to get a divorce. I think that she did it because I don't know. I really kind of don't know if it wasn't for financial reasons. She said she did it so the prenup would be put into place, but she wants to be with him anyway, right? Like, so she only did it for like some kind of like paperwork reason, but like he's like, fuck that shit now, like, you were with me and you're not, like, you left me, right? So like I just feel like she's just a fucking liar. Like, she's a liar. Like I think that
Yeah.
same thing, Alexia, and I think we're gonna see it because I don't know. I just feel like Todd is. She needs to have something stable for Pete. Is it Peter? I'm gonna say it wrong again. Frankie.
I want to know if we're gonna see Lars's new boyfriend on this season.
Who?
Lars's new boyfriend. Isn't she dating some
Who's
like
her new fucking boyfriend?
She's
I
dating
don't
some.
know, but did you guys see the footage of when the other one got picked up and he was like on the railroad tracks and he's like, I just need you to move my car. That was so too much.
Mad. Are you stupid? You know better, motherfucker. He makes me so mad. Marcus, why are you driving with cocaine? What the fuck are you doing? And then you had the option to throw it away. They're walking towards you. You just have it in your pocket like you're fucking cool.
Yes, yes.
Because he's Michael Jordan's son. He could do whatever he wants.
No, he cannot.
No, I think it was a level of high.
Grow the fuck up. Or throw it away. Are you stupid?
Yeah.
You just left a strip club. You're fucking driving out of and you keep the cocaine in your pocket. You saw them walking up. You're going to throw it into the fucking grass. I've never found it. You don't know better. Like, what do you have to have it on you for? Your Marcus fucking Jordan. You must have a coke problem, so you have to carry it with you and you don't know where to drive. What the fuck are you doing?
Was bad.
It makes me so angry. Be responsible with Jack. I said, can't you just be responsible with it? Like, if you must do it, okay, why can't you just not fuck everything up on top of it? You know what I mean? Like, why must you fuck your whole world up? Like, and hate Brittany and
she's dating Jeff Kobe, a former pro basketball player. They've been together since early 2025, displaying their relationship since early 2025. The last one was Marcus Jordan.
She's all right.
He's from Spain.
Like, I don't think she did. I don't think Larsa lives above her means. I don't think. How do you date somebody that's addicted to coke and you're not? That would make me so mad all the time. I'd be like, motherfucker, what are you doing? Like, go in. I just could not believe this fucker, dude. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? And then comes. But like, or Larsa, like, wish you could marry this dude who has a coke problem, obviously. A stripper coke problem is fucking crazy to me. Who does he think he is, really? And the fucking other one, the president of France,
Macron. Yeah,
fucking doing coke on camera or some shit. I don't know. It looked like he did coke on camera, but his wife, fucking mauling his face, fucking slapping him and shit on camera. The chick that's supposedly a dude. So like Emmanuel Macron and her fucking his dude's wife, who was the fucking raped him and shit, fucking is mauling him, but beating him up on camera. It's fucking crazy. She was his fucking teacher. That is the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life, man. That story is wild. Like, you gotta watch Candace Owens with that one. That fucking story blew my mind, and she got it from people over there. But the fact that this, even if she was a woman, she was fucking 39, he was 14. And then you married him. Are you sick? She wasn't even hot. She's a dude. She's her little brother. She's a fucking dude. I can't deal with it. They think we're stupid. These people think I think we're stupid. I believe what I see. Okay. Don't tell me not to believe my own eyes. I hate this shit. Same thing with like Blake Lively, all these like Carrie. Don't tell me not to believe my own eyes. I try to trust people that tell me not to believe my own eyes. Like, I can see, I believe science and that, like,
exactly.
Delusional. Like, what are you people seeing? Am I in a different reality? Because I don't see what the fuck these weirdos are saying. Maybe so, yeah. I mean, I feel crazy sometimes. I'm like it seems like Jackson. Am I crazy? The fucking thing with his mom, right? That's a legitimate reason to think you have no soul, right? Or think you are a broken soul. Like, if you can literally not talk to your mother for 7 years, that's so fucking evil, and he fucking knows it.
I think he is the number one. Forget the number one guy in the group. I think he is the number one worst Bravo celebrity. Like, I have
so fucking bad.
He is, like, when I think like gaslighting narcissist, like he is like, it is. I watch him on TV and I am like, I almost can't even watch it because it's like laughable every time he speaks. I'm like, I don't believe a word you're saying. Like, I don't believe anything you say.
Nothing.
Like, you sound like an idiot, and I don't think anyone believes what you're saying. Like,
no,
really.
Play you the shit that he's the bullshit that he's spewing is the same shit. I said, how are you up there fucking lying? I said, don't bitches believe you. All these dumb bitches around me around believe that motherfucker.
You know what I think is crazy? The fact that Bravo invited him to BravoCon this year, and I'm like,
fuck?
Yeah, he's on the he's on the roster for BravoCon this year.
Wait, let me tell you something.
Are you going to BravoCon, honey?
I fucking need to. How are you getting there?
I got tickets the other day.
Are you flying?
They sold out so fast. Which ones did you get?
I got general admission. I did the day before the. What'd you say?
Are you flying there?
I mean, I'm not going to swim there, so I have to fly there.
God, are you serious?
You know what it is? If I could take off that much time from work, I would totally like road trip there, but I can't. It would just add so much more time.
I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad.
But I went on for the pre-sale. I got a text message at 12 o'clock when I tell you, because I work nights. So at 12 o'clock with one eye open, I'm reading this message and I was like, okay, I'm going to try to get the tickets. If I don't get them, because I know they sell out within 2.2 seconds. I'm like, if I don't get them, I'm just going to, it wasn't meant to be. And that's it. When I tell you, I got them so quick. I messaged my sister. I'm like, I guess we're going to Vegas this year. So
that's amazing. So your sister's a Bravo head too?
What's funny is she is like the best sister in the world, and she's not. She goes for me. She doesn't watch Housewives. She only watches Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's the only Housewives.
Oh my gosh, how cute! That's awesome.
And she, because we've always watched it together. She used to be like the biggest Nene fan, and like it's the only one she watches, and she watches all the Below Decks. But like,
how does she feel about this current season? Is she pro Brit or pro Ken?
What's funny is I didn't even ask her.
Oh,
who are you pro? You're pro.
I'm pro Brit.
All right.
Yep, I'm pro Brit. And
how do you feel about her not coming to the reunion?
I love it. I think that Phaedra set a precedent by being able to go on Married to Medicine, have a contract for a whole season to include a reunion that she didn't show up to, got to talk shit about the show, and then show up on another show and get second chair at that reunion after only being on for 4 episodes. So I think they set a precedent, which basically means you did that shit before, so we're going to do it again. And I think that Britt deserves a second season based off of her only being able to show up this season in trauma, in defense. She was totally under PTSD from engaging in that work environment. And now finding out that they didn't allow her to see that picture is further proof about the hostile work environment she was required to engage within, because it all could have been squashed if they would have just showed her the picture. But because they didn't show her the picture, the ladies treated her like that. And she couldn't even say that wasn't me, because she knew that she did make a naughty video before when she was underage, and she admitted.
Like, she said that, I'm like, this is not right. She had to get, that's a private video. She's like, so she must have really thought that was it. Like,
yeah, she really thought that was it.
I think that she's absolutely stunning, and every time she films and has no makeup on, I'm like, how do you look that good with no makeup?
Beautiful.
Right.
And then makeup makes her look like she looks stunning without it, and then she puts makeup on, she looks exotic.
Yes,
she looks more beautiful, but like it's so naturally fucking beautiful. I was like, damn, like
thanks for the natural comment, because let me tell you, as a Black woman, I appreciate her aesthetic, not having all those baby hairs to her eyebrows and like 8 bundles of hair in her head. Like I like how her hair just seems real and flowy, and she just does like a light little baby hair. No, not too much makeup. She's not pulling a whole Phaedra. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing a full on lace front. You know,
someone's got a big dog.
Let's see who that is. That's Milo.
With blonde hair, but she changes her look. She looks younger, but she just changes up so much.
You know that who I'm really, really digging on Atlanta this season?
Who?
I love Cynthia on Atlanta, and I used to think she was so boring, and I really like her this season.
I don't think she's boring. I forget. I forget she's there.
I feel like her confessionals, like she's had some like really funny lines. Like I feel like as a friend of, maybe it's because it's like less commitment. I feel like she's like she's just funner. Like, is that a word? Funner?
Yeah,
we're fun.
funner.
Yeah, we're fun.
I like it.
I really like her this season. And to me, she's like
Yeah.
a Dolores. Like, you kind of need that, like, that person on that's not like drama 24/7, you know?
Right. I was saying that she's kind of like, she needs a voice of reason bonus.
Yeah,
like she's come through this season with the voice of reason. Yeah.
I don't know. The contest to go and rent a house in Rhode Island, right? And like, what the fuck, man?
I'm not gonna lie. I love Shamia, but last night's was it last night? Yeah, last night's episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of
what part?
It was. I just felt like she was being passive aggressive, and I feel like certain things she says, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. But
was it just over the Britney?
I'm glad you brought that up.
The stuff she donated, and I thought I didn't really catch up to like what was really.
I didn't see, and that part. I feel like that like annoyed me a little bit because I feel like when you do a good deed, you do a good deed to do a good deed. Like I feel like the fact that like she embarrassed her at the table and made that like a whole thing. Like I don't think that should have. Like that was. I don't know. I didn't like that.
It just you're right. Yeah.
I didn't like that.
And
like,
not only embarrassed her at the table, but talk about her incessantly all day to everybody else in the group.
Right.
To everybody else in the group. And Kelly is a freaking snake, her and her bullhorn ass, because she could have pulled her friend's coattail and let her know what was coming. But she didn't even prepare, and she chimed in on or just kept in eating when she had a chance to like say something of value in that situation. But Shamia weaponized doing a charitable action. And then for her to have the like, we're gonna have a new shame. We got a body shaming, we have hair shaming, you have high-ho hair, and now we have charity shaming. Like, but also, how was it to listen to Phaedra Parks come and tell somebody how to do something at a charity when she left Married to Medicine after that whole kerfuffle at the charity when Jackie had to cover her check because she didn't pay till she had to pay. And then but you know exactly how much to give. But at least on Married to Medicine, they sat down, they had a group chat. They're like, look, from each of us, we need $2,500 this year. And they were agreed on that as a group in the collective. And they sent out a general text. You give what you give. And now you talk shit about me all day, Shamia. Shamia is a lapdog, and her lapdog, Kelly, needs a leash too.
What's even worse though, is that Shamia said that she met with her before that and they spoke about it, but then you still got to the table and had to say it in front of everyone when you already had a conversation.
Right.
You already told her you weren't okay with how much she donated, but now you have to let everybody know.
Right.
Everybody know. Yeah.
Like,
I did not like that.
Yeah. If it's said on camera, they're gonna have to talk about it, right? So
I didn't like the way Kelly didn't defend her, but I do like Kelly's personality. Is that terrible? I like her like bubbly. I don't know. There's something about her personality that like I really relate to. I just like her personality.
I was going to read the thing that said it was in People real quick, right?
I like Kelly's bubbly personality also. However, I feel like the bubbles of her can end up giving me a headache like champagne. And it doesn't even take a lot. Like you can have one glass of champagne and sometimes end up with a headache because the bubbles are just a lot. And I feel like that's Kelly on 10. And the level to which she's inserting herself is against Kelly. I mean, against Britt is so interesting to me. She showed up at Britt's house one time, you guys. I was really going over it in my mind about just how they've treated Britt this season, who I keep on saying showed up under trauma, was obviously distressed. Obviously, everything she said was high defense. Obviously, she could have been given some grace, but they gave her none. They acted like they didn't know how to console a bitch, right? And then we get to this episode, and Shamia's crying about her daughter on a trip because she chose to be on a trip, and she has enough money to fly home, but she's choosing to stay on this trip. And cry about it. Everybody gathers around her because they do know how to be compassionate after all. Oh, you bitches do know how to gather around somebody in a moment of need. You guys couldn't do that for Drew. You guys couldn't do that for Britt. You guys didn't do that for even Portia. Not really. You immediately start asking Portia about why she take that lady man instead of console her as a woman who's going through a divorce. You know what I'm saying? So I did not appreciate that glaring representation of, oh, you bitches do know how to treat somebody and support somebody, which is exactly the support that Britt was talking about. But Portia wants to pretend like it's about support for an event or for something else. She's talking about, none of you bitches have supported me as a noob on this environment who has been traumatized in this environment, and you guys just continue to pile on me is what the support I'm talking about. That's what I think. I don't know.
I want to know what you guys think of Angela and Charles' relationship, and does he actually not like her? Because I feel like I get that a little bit, but I can't tell if he just doesn't want to be on the show.
I think she pushes him to say, kiss me, tell me you love me. I think that annoys him.
I don't know.
I think if she didn't push him, he would do it. He would do it naturally.
I think Kelsey Grammer.
Oh,
okay. Because I feel like when I watch their dynamic, I'm always like, I get this like uncomfortable feeling because she like wants him to show affection and say things, and he just like could care less. And I don't know if it's like an act and he just doesn't want to be on camera.
Yeah. Because she's pushing him, and like she's calling him out out in front of the camera, like, oh, kiss me. Like, he's probably just annoyed with her pushing him to do it, and it's annoying him. I think that he does love her, and I don't know
this last episode, their phone conversation where she's like, saying how
I wasn't getting love.
No,
I think he loves her, but he doesn't like her.
No, when she was saying how this was their first anniversary, that they weren't together, and he's like, okay.
I mean, okay. I wouldn't care after 10 years. I wouldn't care next year if we weren't together.
But she's clearly saying it because she wants some sort of like.
I think she does it too much, and it annoys him. Like you're like begging me for affection, and I give it to you if you just stop asking.
I feel like if I were her, knowing that you're on camera and my husband is acting like he doesn't have the time of day for me or doesn't like me at all, would enrage me.
I bet because she's pushing him to be like, I don't know, like, don't you want to hang out? Like, don't you want to kiss me? Don't you want to hug me? Like,
so I feel like give a little bit, and then she won't have to push as much. Like you could give.
Maybe I don't know. Like I feel like I'm just like, Jesus. Every episode, you're like, kiss me, you love me, blah, blah, blah. Like
to me, he acts like he like has like nothing, like wants nothing to do with her, and I don't know
exactly. Kelsey Grammer. So I feel like he let her come on the show.
Yep.
After not telling anybody about her for 10 years, so that she could have a parting gift as a housewife of a famous basketball player. Bam.
Yep. I agree. I concur. I honestly feel uncomfortable when I like watch the two of them.
Allegedly, I'm sorry. That was a thought, allegedly.
So, all right, so did you guys hear about on OC with how Gretchen's flipping the fuck out on camera? Thank God.
No, but good.
Ooh, no, tell us.
Okay, hold on. So let me see if I can find it. I pulled it up over here.
I heard Katie got fired.
What? I didn't hear that. Oh my God.
I heard Katie Janela is like getting yeah. That's what I heard. And that she wasn't on like the cash trip or something.
The cash trip. I heard about that. I heard something Emily had to do with something.
Something happened, like something like she lied about something, and yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So what do I have here? I have
and I think Terry in the comments mentioned Summer House Martha's Vineyard. And I think they should bring that back because I started watching it late. And then I feel like as soon as I got into it, they canceled it. And I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Like, it was so good. It was so good.
Okay. So it says you guys can't see. Can you guys see me? You can see me, right? I'm going to read my notes. Yeah. It says, all right, so this is for OC. Gretchen, who is a main RHOC cast member in seasons 4 to 8, will be back in season 19 as a friend of RHOA. I'll play the trailer for you guys, too. Joining the current cast for groups, events, trauma, blah, blah. She's not a full-time housewife. The trailer makes clear that Gretchen's comeback is far from quiet. She jumps right into the fray, reigniting her old feud with Tamra Judge, stirring up new controversies that have the OC women buzzing. Season 19 premieres July 25th. Should be today. Okay, so okay. So I'm gonna go and look for the. I'm gonna get the trailer. There it is. I hope they have it on the trailer. Okay. All right, let me show that. It looks, she's like screaming at her. Thank God, because we're naked, wasted. That's like drugging somebody at this point. Like that would not be acceptable right now. All right, look how ugly Gina looks. Can you guys see it? You can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's boobs are they? Jesus. Oh wait, it's not Sharon.
Are you guys watching Love Hotel?
Oh my God.
I love Love Hotel, even though I don't like how Ashley's playing in our face because she's already dating Josh.
Right.
Filming with Josh. So she didn't even go on there with the right intentions except for to get gonorrhea, obviously. No, I don't know what she's going to get. I'm just kidding. But she just went on there to like have sex with people and kiss, I guess.
Would you choose Wale or Ralph?
I wouldn't choose my dad.
What the fuck is happening?
I think Wale is so cute.
Why aren't you guys? I am so lost. I don't know what's happening right now.
And I feel like
I too would choose Wale over Ralph. And especially because, Ralph, I just divorced Ralph. If I was her, I'd be thinking, I just divorced you, except for you were skinny and had beadier eyes.
that growl when he growled in her ear, I was like, and we're done. And we're done.
Right?
That's it.
That's a little pervy.
Yep. Ew. And Shannon is so Shannon on that show. It's like ridiculous.
So ridiculous. Arguing with that man over you not eating vegetables.
I'm not.
And she did say everything like it was already an argument. You don't eat vegetables? Right. And then storm off crying because he said, no, I don't eat vegetables. Why are you talking to me like that?
When he's like,
it was weird.
When he's like, sometimes you look at me with like, I don't know, he didn't say disgust. He said something. And I was like, I know that her ex-husband, David Bedore, was like the worst person. But for a split second, I kind of was like, maybe I feel a little bad for him because I feel like I could see how she was like in the relationship where she does have this very judgy tone to her voice. And
play this. Is this the trailer? Or let me see. What the fuck's happening? Why not? Am I a delay or something? Motherfucker. I'm about to get out of this. Why do
you've never had a polygraph before?
No. There's a snake in the screen.
Dad? A liar.
She's not telling the truth.
The truth always comes to light.
Enough bullshit. Make it make sense. Why? She's not the person you think she is.
Would you rather be a housewife of Beverly Hills this season on the
Real Show me your tits.
Take it easy, Grandma.
I'm gonna pee in the tulips. That's such a natural haircut. Shannon, show us your Spanx.
No, I'm the madam.
Am I gonna be looking at your vagina all the time?
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding.
She's ready to mingle.
Did you make out with multiple men in Newport?
Yes.
Hi, kids.
Only you can make this happen. I'll give Josh a higher commission if he goes down here.
Just forever.
That's the property line, isn't it?
I broke his penis for real. Like
Gretchen, Jen, and I have been hanging out a lot.
She dips herself in formaldehyde.
I said, Tamra SOS, and I got a call right away.
You're talking about Captain Evil.
She's going after me.
It's not the same thing.
Oh,
Katie's like a silent assassin.
what you did is illegal.
Okay, Shannon, because it's all my fault.
We're done.
She left her grilled cheese.
Gretchen said that you had an affair.
There's audio of them having sex. She's lying.
Travis's son, we haven't seen in 3 weeks. He's got to go back to court. Whenever Travis and I
Stop
are
talking about the kids.
Luke, he's sad and it breaks my heart. I have this son that's in crisis and I feel alone in that. We're gonna end up divorced.
Babe, you're hot.
I do.
love them.
I don't want Tamara at our wedding.
That woman caused so much pain.
Sorry, what do you want, blood?
There's probably a lot more things that we just don't know.
Are you currently keeping any secrets?
Are you?
Yeah, I'll take a pint or a liter.
Stop lying! Kick rocks, girlfriend. Run, bitch!
Fuck her up.
Nobody believes you, not even the lie detector test.
She's so full of shit.
Maybe I have truth serum.
Ooh.
That's called vodka.
Like, really? Like, really? Who the fuck does Hammer think she is? Really?
Oh, I might have to watch. But the blow up with Katie is between Katie, Gretchen, and Emily to the point where she wasn't allowed on the cast trip, but they're saying that she's not officially fired.
Huh.
And I liked Katie. I liked her standing up to Heather Don't. And
oh, I hate Heather Dubrow.
Yeah, I really am not a fan of hers. Or
I never have
or
been.
her what are those puppets called? Poor Terry Dubrow looks like one of those puppets.
Oh, there's ones strings.
Those crazy puppets like in Straw. No, is that Saw, the movie Saw?
Dude, I think that fucking Gina and fucking Emily had too much Botox and fucking fillers. Like, what in the motherfuck? Like, I feel like it's insane. Why do you look like that? Like, Gina looked like a complete. I mean, I'm not Gina.
Gina looked different at
Emily
last
looked like a
reunion
different
too.
person. Gina's a bitch, man. She needs to stop fucking with Travis's life. Like, you either love the dude or you don't. Like, you move out, you say, "Oh, I got a better house." Then we find out actually she threw him down the steps and it was because she was fucking
allegedly.
Like, yeah, allegedly. But like, listen, I'm.
Oh no, it's Emily who had all that. Who looked like her cousin
God,
last time.
Slade is disgusting. Oh, he makes me.
Why
sick.
is he still gross? I thought he's been loyal to
I love
Gretchen.
her, but did you see him? Ugh.
He looks like a caveman. He looks like those caveman
so gross.
commercials.
Looks like a fucking homeless person. Fuck you. I hate him. I hate him. I've always hated him. I've hated him since he fucked Lori, since he fucked all everybody else. Guys went ran through him and ended up with Gretchen. And Gretchen looked awful. But I love her for going after fucking Tamara. But she looks like a fucking down, like she belongs on the platform. What is that hair? What are you doing?
Wait, who are we talking about, Emily or Gina?
Now I'm talking about Gretchen's hair.
Oh.
What the fuck is
Oh,
that?
Gretchen and her little hair flip. That
What
is
is
so.
that? What
It's
the
like
fuck?
the worst pageant flip I've ever seen, but it won't go away.
Like, where are you at, girlfriend? Do you not see how bad that looks?
At least you could see her nose. Have you ever seen her
Really?
post that her doctored
No.
If you look at any post that she posts on Instagram, I'm talking about Gretchen, she does such filters that literally her nose is like non-existent. Like you can't
Oh my
see.
gosh.
It's like blurred out.
So weird. Like I can't believe that I didn't expect her to look like she looked on the platform.
She puts filters on her daughter, which I think is like
Oh, does she at least show her daughter though?
Your daughter's so ugly. Sorry.
Don't say that. Don't say that. She looks just like Slade. Just like Slade. Don't say that.
Maybe it was a filter. Maybe it was a filter.
It could have been a filter, exactly.
Because I was like, why is this so scary? Oh my God, she's scary. Like, I'd be afraid of her if I was in, and I wouldn't want to sleep in a house with her.
Gina, I don't know why she's even still on, but you know, she's
Weirdo.
from Long Island, so I gotta represent my my Long Island housewife.
Stop fucking with Travis.
Like,
life.
why is she even there?
She's a fucking loser. Stop fucking with his life. Leave him alone. Poor guy.
She's
that guy went through everything, and then she's fucking the whole thing up.
She's constantly talking about how his ex-wife is making their life hell, but it's like you keep talking about his children. So
Right.
what do you expect?
And you keep getting domestic violence. That's why he's not seeing his son, you dumb bitch. Because you're drinking and fucking and the cops get called. That's why now. Now it's the point where you all not only did you have to move out, now Travis can't even see his damn son because you can't fucking stop allegedly getting in fucking fights with him and shit. Like it's her fault. It's her fault.
Heather Dubrow is too hoity-toity for me.
She's okay. I like her. I just feel like she needs to alter up. She doesn't belong on
No,
the show.
she's not. Why are you? What's okay about Heather? I liked her lifestyle,
I
but
like
then
her.
it
Like
became
her.
like she's braggadocious.
Oh,
like okay, let me compare something.
I feel like she belongs-
Lisa Vanderpump
She
was
belongs
the
on
equal
now.
level.
We'll have
of-
Beverly Hills Social. We'll have a Beverly
But
Hills.
I'm just saying, as far as their characters go, Lisa Vanderpump was
Yeah,
a tad more palpable because she seemed a little more humble.
Oh, we're
You
not
know what
getting-
I mean? Like she wasn't always like, oh, we're gonna flip this for 350 million, you know.
It's so funny because I never compared Heather Dubrow and Lisa Vanderpump, but I dislike both of them, and now it kind of makes sense to me why.
Yeah, they both,
both
yeah. I don't really dislike Heather. I just feel like she doesn't belong on the show. She could be on something like a Manhattan Social or Beverly Hills Social with Lisa Vanderpump.
No, put her on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I don't think that's. I think that Kyle would have to go because she doesn't fit with Kyle.
Well, according to our devices, apparently Kyle is going. So
yeah, true.
Bring in Heather Dubrow.
I'm about to take my hair out.
I every time she speaks, I'm always like, ugh. She's just not my cup of tea.
I mean, like I said, I just don't. She doesn't fit in with these people, and I feel like whatever they're talking about, I love Jen, and I like it. I talked to Jen and what's his name a lot on Instagram, but like I really feel like Jen, and I don't know why Katie had to leave, but I'm sick of Shannon. Shannon's on my goddamn nerves. I'm sick of her being shoved down my throat. Like I'm not watching Love Hotel at all, but
I want to know, out of all the Real Housewives franchises,
yes,
past and present, if you could choose one housewife that you absolutely cannot stand, no matter what they do, they cannot do right in your eyes, who would it be?
Teresa.
Both of you.
Teresa.
Lrga, who would you choose?
Is you there, Lrga? Wait, I had two of her. Lrga. Nope. She's muted.
Oh no. You would choose Teresa out of all the housewives, past and present?
Past and present. She belongs off the show. She's a clown. She just can't fucking literally like stop what she said. Like, just like, I just stop being a fucking liar. Stop being like, you're a fucking liar and you're not important anymore. You're fucking washed up.
That's so funny you say that, because I was thinking about this and I feel like the first person that comes in my mind that I cannot stand is Lisa Vanderpump. Out of every Housewives franchise, I don't know. And I've felt that way since the beginning, since I first laid eyes on her. For some reason, there was just always something that rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't, if I had to choose anyone, she's always the first person that comes to my mind. I cannot align with her. She is just
Lrga can't. She must have had a phone call. But well, how about the other way? Like, who's your absolute favorite, can do no wrong in your eyes?
What's funny is when I was at the LUANN show last night, a random person came up to me and asked me, they're like, who would you choose out of all the Real Housewives? Who would you say is your number one favorite housewife? And I feel like every time I think of that question, it's so hard, because I always think of the shows that are on now. So it's like, whatever shows on now, I could pick a favorite, but
there's no oh wait, you mean like airing right now?
Right. But I will say, if I had to choose like past, present, of all time,
it could do no wrong in your eyes.
The first housewife that, and it's gonna be bad, but the first housewife that comes into my head is Vicki Gunvalson. I swear.
Wow.
To me, she's
the original woo.
I really like her. And mind you, I don't like her as a person. I like her as like a reality TV person. But Lrga, we were asking before, who, if you, out of all the Real Housewife franchises, is there one housewife that you could choose that you absolutely cannot stand, no matter what they do? They just rub you the wrong way, and you just
can't do no right.
Just one.
Who?
One.
Who's the first one that pops into your head?
The first one is Diana Lip Licker, Lisa Rinna.
Like
those two.
Okay.
Who else can do that? Over in the OC. I don't see it for Heather Dubrow. Like the whole time she's like, I'm an actress, getting mad that Gretchen was going to a Weather Girl call, being like, you're the only one that can go to audition like her. I can't really do. Who else?
Who do you like?
Oh, Giselle. I just really can't do Giselle. I want to like Giselle. She's so pretty. Like she's one of those things that's like so pretty. Like, you know, and when she is like on Love Hotel, I love Giselle. I love Giselle on Love Hotel.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
softer side of her. It's a lighter.
Okay.
She's not in competition with the women because she
I know,
doesn't feel like she has to be, I guess. So she's like playing nice with these people.
Well, who can do? All right. So who's your absolute favorite? Like who could do no
Nene.
wrong? Okay.
I love Nene. I love Candace Diller Bassett. I
love Candace.
Yes.
She is, to me, she's one of the, she might be the only out of all the Bravo celebrities that have songs and try to sing.
Yeah.
She doesn't try to sing. That girl can sing.
Right.
She is.
Same thing with Drew.
When I tell you, when what was her drive back?
Drive
When
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would blast that in my car driving as people would be staring at me and I am singing my face off. That shit was a bop. That was a really
a
good
real bop.
It was. You know what? So was Melissa Gorga's song. So was fucking Melissa Gorga's song.
On display.
Do not insult Candace and put Melissa Gorga.
Sorry. Wait, but like, let me tell you who my favorite is though. Like of all time, can do no wrong in my eyes. And it's crazy because only two people, but like Dolores comes still. Like Dolores, I'm so upset right now. They're like, she's still to me is like I'm still. I feel like she just is the fuck she's doing. I'm really upset with her because I don't know what the fuck she's doing. You're not a Real Housewife of Rhode Island. I don't care if you know them. We know people everywhere, bitch. Like, what are you doing? It's gonna be weird. I'm sorry.
I just want you to know the reason why I keep looking out my window is because my husband and I just moved. We live in like, I feel like I'm like Orange County. We live behind gates now. We're in a gated community. And so with this gated community, you get 2 parking spots. One has a number, one is unnumbered. The unnumbered one is not technically your spot. I've been parking in the same spot. I've been parking in the same spot for 3 months. I am now having a neighbor war with someone that lives in this development that keeps taking my freaking parking spot.
Like the one that you're supposed to have, like the one you get?
The unnumbered one. So technically it's not really mine, but I've been parking there for 3 months. I literally move my car for a minute and she freaking pulls right into my spot.
Oh, so she watching too.
I'm literally ready to slash your tires.
You have 2 cars? Okay, but you have 2 cars then, right?
Yes. So now I'm looking out the window. She's not in the spot anymore. And I'm trying to flag down my husband to see if he can move my car and take the spot.
Why?
That is so good.
Way? Is that what happens?
Yeah. I mean, hashtag
how far away is it?
Hashtag first world problems. I'm like 10 parking spots away from my front door. Like, let's be real.
That's what I'm saying.
But this parking spot is right outside my front door. Like, what the hell?
You're lucky. Some people have a car and a parking spot. You know what I'm saying? Like some people don't have anything. No, I complain. I'm lucky that my problems are not real problems.
Right. No, this is not a real problem. But when I tell you, every time I get home from work and she's parked in my spot, I contemplate just driving through her car, like bashing right through her car.
I know. I'm gonna smash through this window if these motherfuckers touch my trees. They're getting up to the fence. I'm going to show you they're getting high up there. The second they hang over, they're going to fucking slash them. And now Zach's here. I'm going to have Zach fuck them up. Because like I'm not dealing with. I'm going to smash the fucking wall. And I can't believe they have the balls to like fucking break my. I'm telling you, that's fucked up. How dare them break my trees? Like they're fucking expensive. They multiply themselves. They're my babies. It hurts my heart. I cried when my sister fucking like tried to like she was trying to like not dead them but like make it like trimming them so they don't go over that outside and I kept like no don't cut the lights up. I'm like no like I don't know what to do and then I'm afraid that it's going to multiply under the fence onto their side and if they try to cut that down they're going to cut the vine they're going to go into the underground and get the root and it's going to be thrown out from under the fence on my side so if they cut it they're going to fucking kill it so I want to tell them how to do it the right way but he won't let me because he said no they say one wrong thing and you're going to lose your mind and fucking like
that's true.
But it's true. But I need to do it for me then. I need to explain to them not to fucking do that. Because they'll just cut they'll cut the rhinestone right in half, which is the bulb that all the multiply, you know? It's like I plant my side and all of a sudden 5 more grow, but they grow everywhere. So I'm afraid they're going to start growing on their side because for some reason they want to go close to the fence. I'm like, they're going to start, and they're going to try to cut it. And if they go into the ground, they're going to cut it into the bulb and cut it, and that will kill the entire tree. And that's a like $200 tree. But they're my babies. Don't you fucking dare.
Right.
I'm so mad, and he won't.
I get it.
But they're getting up there. Wait till you see. I'm going to show you. By next week, they're going to be. tall enough to be almost hanging over. And I
You guys, she has like freaking Jurassic lilies. Have you ever seen a
oh my God,
freaking
yes.
lily
I saw
that's
the
like
video.
30
Yes.
feet tall?
Yes,
It's
what?
so
Another
crazy.
one blooms, and it's a different color than the red ones. It's a purple. It's like it's orange. No, wait, I don't know what color it is. It's like a totally different
Take a
color.
picture for me. I want to see
I
because
want to go
yeah.
there. Let me go get George's phone. I was trying to do it between our thing. But
Can I be the biggest pain in the ass? Can I literally leave you for like a minute and I will be right back?
Yeah.
I'm literally
go move your car.
Gonna go move your car. Yeah.
I'm literally
Get your spot, honey.
It'll take me 2 seconds, but I swear to God, if I don't get my spot back, I'm gonna freak out.
Right.
Only because tomorrow it's supposed to downpour, and when I leave to go to work, I'm gonna be really pissed off when I have to walk 10 parking spots.
Right.
I'll be back in literally 2 seconds.
No
Don't
worries.
be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I went out there. So the other ones, the tall ones that weren't bloomed yet, I thought they were the same ones as the red ones that are like a huge thing. And they're a wholly different color. I was like, oh, and then I forgot to take a picture because my phone kept dying.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
I
That sounds
know.
gorgeous.
I know. I want to get
gorgeous.
When she comes back, I gotta go. Actually, I have to go make dinner, but like, in like
What
5
are you
minutes.
making for dinner?
So we got chicken hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill.
Oh, nice,
grill for
nice.
us. Yeah.
Do you grill or do you butane or propane?
It's propane. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Some
like,
people they have to.
We
propane.
never use it, but like I got the stuff to do it tonight, and
yeah.
Well, we just do it over the weekend, and I told him I would be done in 5 minutes. Oh my God, it's getting late. Yeah, so it's 7 o'clock. But yeah. So
you know what? Just real quick on the Real Housewives of Atlanta thing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get your feeling on. Do you last night the last 5 minutes of the episode when after Britt got a talking to by Phaedra of all people on how to interact with the ladies, be friendly, interact, be approachable, all the stuff she would have said in the thing. Now imagine had somebody taken that time with her right after the trauma and encouraged her to be like, okay, we know you're defensive, but you're going to need to bring it in and show these ladies that you still want to get to know them, even though because you're coming off way too defensive. And Phaedra, that was the only part about last night that I really liked. Was that little interaction, and then immediately seeing Britt take that information and flip the script and become this girl that was just like unencumbered and fun and a girl's girl, and regardless of if you were there for me, I'm gonna be here for you right now, Shamia. Like you literally just blew me up for no reason, but look, I'm not gonna let that get me down. You and me, we're still good. I still love you like I did before you did that to me. And then she went and took her titties out and put them on the counter. And I was like, see, we could have been getting this Brit the whole time, a fun, happy, go lucky Brit with Tamra, because I love Tamra about that. I love that about Tamra.
I don't, because she's too old for it, but
I think she's too old for it now.
Brit's
but I
gorgeous.
love that Tres Amigas kind of energy from girls on these
That's what
shows.
I want the show that they had last night.
Yeah.
Like that, the fucking friendship that they showed for everybody.
Right. And why didn't they show us
dropped
more?
everything and drop everything to go like how they did in Miami. They dropped all their bullshit to be there for somebody, right? That's what the fuck we're missing.
Right.
And I like
it was a glaring difference, but I really appreciated that she was able to, even in that moment, like instead of take it and internalize it and be like, oh, so you bitches do know how to console a hoe. She was like, oh, look, let me do the most consoling. Let me go make everybody a shot that she feels like I was complaining about. Let me take these titties out and put them on the counter and let's kick this party off. And then what they didn't show us was it kind of turned into a night like in Bolo night where everybody ended up in a thong. Twerking on the, it looked like it was so much fun. And imagine that Brit sooner. I think that she deserves a second season, because if there was a place where she could exist on this show with that energy instead of from defense, I think we could really have a good cast.
Yeah, because I really liked last night. I liked them all. And I liked how Britt took that. And I like, look, go fucking kill him with kindness.
Yep.
Like you're fucking above it. And fucking and then you know what? It'll probably feel good. You're probably actually, you know what? It might actually work where you're not that pissed the fuck off. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know when I forgive somebody, it does feel a lot better. But like me and Jack, it's very therapeutic right now. Very therapeutic.
It totally does.
Makes you feel better, right?
So what you're telling me is I should forgive this freaking bitch that
Yeah,
she got the place before you got out there.
She got back into the spot.
Oh.
Yep. Back in the spot.
Before you got out there?
Yep.
Oh my God.
No.
And what's
So
funny
sorry.
is I went to go grab my keys and my keys were gone because my husband went to go move the car.
Oh,
and
and he get out
she
there?
got to him. She got there before he did.
Wow. But shout out to your husband for being a real one. He had your back.
I know. He was on good. He was on play. He was waiting. He was waiting.
He knows nothing about Bravo, and he got me the shirt for my birthday.
Name him. Name him. How cute.
He's asking me, he goes, "What's that from?" And I'm like, "Name him. Name him." And he's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, "You won't understand."
I know.
Oh my gosh. That is
I'm
so
really
sweet.
fucking mad. I'm gonna go to BravoCon so fucking bad.
Emmanuel's going too.
I know, and that's what I'm like.
The only show that my husband knows about is Summer House, and that's only because the sports radio show he listens to at work, I guess one of them is friends with Kyle Cook. So like they talk about Summer House. So my husband's like, "What's that show you watch on Bravo that takes place in the Hamptons?" And I'm like, "Look at you. You're so cute."
Are you a below decker?
I watch every Below Deck.
Yeah, me too.
Who's your favorite captain?
The fine one.
Ooh, Captain
with
Jason.
the dark hair.
Jason?
Yeah, with the dark hair, and his season just ended.
He is so hot.
Yeah. And now I used to Captain Lee kind of reminded me very much of Kenny Rogers.
Yes.
But, so I did used to like him a lot too. But yeah, Captain Jason is fine. And I love that scene, that shot of him rather, where he's in the ocean on the rock meditating underneath the ocean. I'm like, get it, Captain Captain Aquarium or whatever. Captain Aquaman, whatever.
You heard that he has skin cancer, right?
No, Captain Jason.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries.
You can stay. You guys can stay on. Do you want to stay on? You guys stay on.
No. We can. You can actually just go mute and you can talk and cook. I made biscuits yesterday while I was live.
I can't take my thing with me.
Oh, you don't have it on your phone?
Well, my phone's got 3%, and I won't be able.
Oh yeah.
When are we going? When are we going live again?
I was trying to go live before this, and I was going to talk about those riots in LA. But look, God didn't want me talking about that because he let my phone come on, and then he made it too hot, like 4 minutes into the live, because I wasn't supposed to talk about it, you guys.
It wasn't.
So yeah, so I'm not even going to go back live about it, but I will. I need to get to my curvies about the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I can just go down and just leave it guys going if you want to keep talking.
Well, I have to do dinner soon also.
Yeah, and I have to go make tonight. Last night was chicken enchiladas, and they loved them so much. It's going to be hamburger enchiladas tonight.
Oh, we're making hamburger.
like Sheena's famous enchiladas.
Oh my God, I could give Sheena a run for her money, or we could open a restaurant together. Come on, bitch! Like I love it.
She's so fucking thirsty. I can't stand her. Desperado. She's so fucking desperate. It's so gross. I can't deal with her.
What's funny is I can't cook to save my life. Like I don't cook at all.
Actually, Zach's doing the grill. I'm going to make him do the grill,
but I watch my husband cook and I clean up as he's cooking, and he loves that.
Oh yeah.
I'm a backseat
great
cooker.
So you're like his sous chef. You might help prep and keep things clean. Yeah. So that's great. That's very necessary for a good chef.
Yeah, the one time I tried to cook, I almost burned our apartment down. So we're not going to be doing that anytime soon.
I like that.
I don't use my grill. I mean, I don't use my grill. I don't use my stove. Really.
It's on downstairs. Turn it off downstairs when you turn this one on.
But
okay,
are you
close that window?
Krista, you going live tomorrow or
Wednesday?
Don't breathe in deep. Do not breathe in deep. Do not hold your breath.
If you
Do
want
not
me to,
hold your breath.
You want me to go live tomorrow?
It's up to you. I can't. I work on Wednesdays, so
wait in the afternoon or what time?
Tomorrow's Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's usually my day off, but I will though if you want to.
I can go.
What would you talk about if you go live tomorrow?
I don't know actually.
Below Deck.
I don't watch.
Do you Below Deck, Krista?
What?
No.
I used to. I don't watch it anymore. I don't know why. Because I've been I'm addicted to watching the fucking true crime trials right now. I can't.
Right.
It's just I can't be. And I try.
Fraser's back on the other Below Deck now.
Did you watch the first episode?
Yeah, I did actually.
It was good. I think it's going to be a good season.
Oh my gosh, that guy
I
got
will
the
watch
thing.
it if I get it.
What's it called when they make the beach the boat or whatever? He made
Uh,
the boat get stuck on the thing.
capsized or
And those fine island men had to come free the boat.
Oh, how about those men? How about that prince on Housewives on Atlanta last night? Or
Oh, you mean the prime minister?
Prime Minister. Oh,
He was
yeah.
so little.
He was
Yeah,
hot though.
he
He
was
was
little.
He was
a pretty
fine.
looking guy. He was a pretty looking
He
dude.
was a good looking guy, but he was little.
What's funny though is when all of them were going crazy, that was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, he's so tiny. He's so
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah, he would need a saddle to ride any of them.
Well, let me know when you're going live and
Yeah.
I'll see if I'm around.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard for me when I work because
I know.
Yeah.
I'll text you in a little bit. Talk about it.
all
Because
right, guys.
if you have something you want to talk about, and if you want to talk about Blood Duck, I'll just say you just tell me about it because I remember I know all the characters. You know,
I like Below Deck because I feel like I don't have to like. It's just easy TV. Like I feel like it's like
Yeah, even the drama on there is
one of my
easy.
favorite.
Right.
Like I can't.
But okay, how did you think about the Laura Sarah thing from Jason's season?
I didn't like Laura at all. I thought she was
Me
like,
neither. Oh my
no.
gosh.
I didn't think she was a good chief stew. I didn't like her relationships with Zarina. I mean, I'm not like the biggest fan of Zarina either, but I definitely was on her.
Yeah, me too. I was like, you have your faults and everything, Zarina, but she's so awkward. Like she almost gets a pass. Like you obviously have high functioning Asperger's, girl. Like it's good. You
Laura,
know, like
Laura,
or not.
yeah.
I don't know, or not. But it's kind of given.
Laura did remind me of like a mean girl, like in high school.
Total mean girl, Heather.
And I don't like
like. Did you see that? Was it Jawbreakers or Heathers?
I've seen them
I think
both.
they're both about mean girls, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Both
So
good movies.
That was total Laura. It's
Yeah,
total giving me that
sure.
vibe. And then even her Brie was too happy to wear the scrunchie. you know?
Yeah.
She was, if we're gonna go Heathers, right? Brie was too happy to wear the scrunchie.
Absolutely.
And then I couldn't even believe that with the little Spanish girl. What was her name? Damn, what was her name? You know who I'm the little cute Tinkerbelly girl.
The way that she spoke to Captain Jason. Do you that's
yeah,
right?
Yeah, and she got kind of like easy with him and he didn't like that. And then she ended up with that new deckhand guy at the end, her. So she started with the problem with Laura, who I felt was justified for her to have to be forced by Captain Jason to even make her anything, you know, to get her off of cleaning up, because Brie did need to go downstairs more. You know, if you don't know how to clean a cabin, if you don't know how to clean the cabin, that's where you need to be, I thought, on the boat. Like, you know, that's what they did.
And
so
what was the girl's name that was hooking up with Harry?
That is Brie. That's Brie.
She was gorgeous. And I think that Harry is so awkward and weird looking that I was like, I could not get into that couple. Like that was just so weird to me.
It was off-putting, the amount of geek he was getting.
Yes.
But nerds end up with Christy Brinkley all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
They know how to do that for some reason. And it might be that maybe the girl is one of those girls that doesn't want to be with a guy that's prettier than her. So because you feel like they're safe, you know, nice guys, kind of awkward, won't cheat on me, feel safe because all the other girls aren't throwing their panties on stage. But you're going to make all the other girls throw the panties on stage just because you're hanging out with him now, Brie. Because now they think that he has something worth having because you're fine, Brie. Brie is fine.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. But of the guys, who over there, the guys. Now, I keep going back to the girl who was the sous chef for Tarzozina. I always say her name wrong.
What's funny is I feel like with the Below Deck franchises, it's hard for me to learn their names because it's always someone new every season. Like I get their names by the end of the season. I will say last season of Below Deck, the one that just ended, I didn't think it was like the best season. Like it was a little like snoozy for me.
Right.
But I think this season that's starting is going to be really good. I miss the days of Captain Lee and Kate Chastain. I feel like those were like the glory days.
The glory, yeah, for sure. Well, they were the original, like, and we're chasing it now. Everything is chasing that high. So we're never going to have it again. In the meantime, Frasier can stir up a little Kate energy on occasion, but nobody can Kate like Kate,
right?
You know, and anybody who tries feels like a knockoff. So even sometimes Frasier be giving a little too much. I'm like, calm down, son. Like, just calm down.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I think my least favorite is Below Deck Med because I'm not a Captain Sandy fan.
Oh
and
my gosh.
she like really annoys the shit out of me. So
poor Sandy, like I want to like her,
yeah,
but I don't know. And she never makes the same decision I would have made. Like I would have chastised the other person and maybe gave the pep talk to the other person, but she does it in reverse every single time. Every single time. I'm like, again, Sandy. And then another chance will come up and I'm like, okay, fingers crossed. And then I'm like, again, Sandy. Like never the same consideration I would have gave the situation. But then I'm like, she's a captain on a boat. She knows what she's doing. Everything's still on top of the water. Like
right. I never forgave her for what she did to Hannah. Like I feel like that just rubbed me the wrong way. And and now they actually just posted something the other day. They're doing something in New York together. It's out of Manhattan. They're doing like a boat ride around the city, Captain Sandy and Hannah.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
And you can get tickets for it. I just saw it yesterday. It like comes with like open bar, a buffet, and like they go around the city. And I'm like, if I didn't hate Captain Sandy so much, I might be into that. But I really like Hannah. So maybe I will go.
Oh my God. How was LUANN? I didn't hear your story about how was LUANN.
I mean, let's be real. It's not like I went for like
singing
the musical talent.
Right.
And I will say she's smart because she picks songs that are in her vocal range because she has a deep voice,
Yeah.
My sister and I went with such like low expectations.
Yeah.
She wasn't as terrible as I thought she was going to be, meaning like her voice wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. She's a great performer. Like she puts on, and her ego, you could tell, is like
just soaking it all up.
Oh my goodness. You would have thought that she was Madonna on stage.
Yeah.
Like she was at the end of the show, she's like grabbing everybody's hands. Like, don't get me wrong. Did I not run up to the stage and grab her hand? I absolutely did.
Like she's living her rock star life. Totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. And she was about 20 minutes late, which I like kind of assumed she would be. But it was a good show. I mean,
so she was 20 minutes late. So did it go 20 minutes longer?
It didn't.
Oh, see, I don't like when they do that shit. I'm like, I paid a full price. Can I get my 20 minutes back? Like, or something.
Right.
Come on now.
At least it was only 20 minutes because my sister and I went to see Madonna at the Barclays.
Yeah.
And when I tell you the show was supposed to start at like, this was months ago. The show was supposed to start at 8:00. She did not go on, I kid you not, until almost 11 o'clock at night. It was like to the point where the next day I heard people were trying to sue her. People were pissed. Like nobody knew what was going on. We're all sitting in our seats looking around like, what the hell? Did they cancel the show and like not tell anybody? Like it was really, really, the show ended, I would say almost like 2:00 in the morning. We couldn't even stay till the end. It was like, crazy. But LUANN show she was good. I mean, I got the tickets for free. So, I mean, would I have paid for them? Probably not.
Right.
But one of my bougie regulars at my job got us tickets for the first row. So I was sitting in the front row.
Nice.
Yeah. But it was okay. It was, entertaining for the 2 hours that it was. And would I see her again?
Sonia, did anybody else come with her?
I was disappointed. What I did like was while she was performing, she had like a video screen in the background where like, of course they're playing like, her famous moments on RHONY and, they had Dorinda and Bethany, but nobody came to the show, which I was surprised because it was in New York. So I kind of thought maybe Dorinda would have showed up, but no, nobody famous was there. Except for LUANN. I guess she didn't want to take away any attention from herself.
Right.
By having anyone else there. But
yeah, who could stand that? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But it was, you know, she talked about like Love Hotel a little bit. She didn't give any like tea, but she mentioned it like a bunch of times.
Was any of the gentlemen there from Love Hotel? Because when Shannon was on the show last night, Watch What Happens Live, Mark was in the audience with her daughter.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Mark was in the
No.
audience with Shannon's daughter.
None of the guys from Love Hotel were there, but she did joke a couple times about, you know, how, you know, she talks to like a bunch of them and she hooked up with a bunch of them. So I don't know if she was just kidding, just like saying that, or if she really did. But I mean, to me, she is the most sexual on Love Hotel. Like she wants a piece of everybody.
She's the Ashley of her bunch. Because Ashley wants all the penis too.
Did I lose you?
No, you can't hear me anymore. Hello. 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 Hello.
Oh, there I am.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Here I go. Here I go. Here I go.
Yeah, it was.
That's weird.
I heard that Sonia's show is like a hot mess because she was trying to do that. I mean, I feel like that's one show that I wouldn't even attempt to go to because I feel like I would wind up walking out because
LuAnn's a professional. At least she gives professional. Because even on the show, she used to practice. Sonia's the one, she shows up and she's like, let's wing it.
Yeah.
Wing it, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I will say you could definitely tell that LuAnn she definitely like practiced for the show. Like it was a very well put together, you know, she played the bongos. Like I feel like she definitely, you could tell she put the work into, it's not like she did a Sonia and just went up on stage and was like, let's do it.
And showed her ass. Yeah.
I mean, I will say she was very fixated on that microphone, the microphone stand.
Yeah.
And the hand movements and motions that she was doing throughout the show was
very dicky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, when I tell you she was going up and down that microphone pole.
Oh my gosh.
Like it was something else.
Like I bet she didn't even realize she was doing it.
It was very.
Or do you think it was on purpose?
I think a little bit of both. I feel like maybe it was part of like one song, but then it went throughout the entire show.
Oh my gosh, I can totally see that doing for her. Oh my gosh, she's like, James, don't touch Cynthia. Don't touch her. I don't want you to look at her. Cast your eyes down, James.
Is it bad? I'm gonna sound terrible saying this. To me, he gives me a little like gay vibe. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I think like if a guy came in, he wouldn't get up.
I don't know. Every time I see him with her, I'm always like, I don't know. It's like a weird. He's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought he was gay. So I'm like, all right.
I was trying not to.
Yeah. And what's the other? Mark is the other one.
Mark is the genie in the bottle.
Yes.
So that's who was with Shannon last night at Watch What Happens Live.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Didn't. When is Love Hotel on? Was it on last
night? Yeah.
I didn't watch this night's episode.
Me neither, not yet. But from what I understand, there's a hurricane and Earl is going to get sensitive or something. And that's going to make Shannon not like him no more of all things. He should have communicated that hurricanes scare him or some shit she was saying. I can't wait to watch and see. But it's just her pushing away a nice guy. Oh my gosh. Did you see Alexis and old boy are no longer together?
Alexis
Bellino and Shannon's ex.
I did see that. I did.
Yeah.
I could have seen that coming. Come on.
Yeah.
Especially with them not being on the show. Like, what's the reason for them to be together anymore? Like,
hello, that's exactly what I thought.
He was clearly with her because he's a clout chaser and wants to be on the show. And
he's a geriatric Slade.
Right. So obviously when her contract didn't get renewed, he was, how much longer could that have gone on? Really?
Right.
That's just so
and
weird.
She better shut the fuck up before he sues her.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna come after you for that money.
Right.
I like how Andy on Watch What Happens Live last night asked Shannon if he if she paid him the money, $60,000.
Yeah.
And then she posted like enjoy or something. And I'm like, ooh. But yeah, that's
what Shannon's looking for again. She's looking for somebody who on paper somewhere looked good once.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I felt so bad for Earl when they were on the boat and she was like, you know, he had a shirt.
Put your shirt on. Yeah, that was body shaming him. That was horrible.
And you're on
a boat in the sun.
Like, what? She's like, I don't know if I would be able to, you know.
She should have been like, glad he was embracing his body positivity and confidence.
Right.
And he didn't look bad. Like, he wasn't like a jelly roll.
No.
He was barrel chested, but not like full on jelly roll, you know?
He seemed like he was like the life of the party. He's dancing with everybody. And she's sitting there like a freak with
their sticks up ass. Yes.
Yeah. That's what made me feel bad for her ex-husband, because I could kind of see how like being with Shannon, like she has this very condescending tone to her voice where like she's always so judgy, and it's like, relax a little bit. Like
she needs to go back to that dude that used to put the crystals in her hair.
In her teeth, he
used to put crystals in her belly button and shit, right?
Yes.
She needs to
Moon?
go see him. Yeah, she needs to go back to him.
Yes.
A nice, gentler, softer Shannon that would only scream at you at Kelly Dodd's house.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I did like her daughters on the show though. I thought that was cute.
On the Love Hotel?
Yeah.
I liked them too. You know, it's interesting. Why aren't they on Next Gen?
They're probably, I don't know. I really don't know. I thought it was weird that Cynthia came as Luann's bestie. I didn't know that they were like.
I didn't even know they talk, girl. They're not on anybody's social.
I knew
that
they were friends because on the first Ultimate Girls trip, I think Luann, were they both on that one? I don't remember. But I know that I remember her saying she was friends with Cynthia. But like, I didn't realize that they were like that close, where out of all the people you could choose, that's who you're going to choose to. I honestly think that they chose her to put Cynthia on the show to gain more, you know, for more people to like watch it because it's someone else that we know on the show. Yeah. I heard she's dating like a young
DJ from Amsterdam.
Yes, I did hear that.
Who's on the ready.
Yep.
And
I did hear
gets it
that.
in as often as possible, she was saying.
Yeah.
And she's been looking good on her little social medias, keeping it snatched for him.
Yeah. I like Cynthia a lot. So
me too. I liked her interview with Nene too.
Did
you see it at all?
I did. Yeah.
Did you see that Kenya went live on her channel? Well, not live. She finally posted again on her channel over the weekend.
I didn't, but I heard that she posted something like, I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon, like Bravo or something. So I don't know if that means like
she's crazy.
I don't know if that means she's back on Housewives or if they're going to put her on. Who knows if Love Hotel is going to get another season? I feel like it will.
Yeah.
But Ashley on that show, I feel like didn't
I'm gonna need to see Nene someplace before I see another person come back who left on, you know, like hardcore terms. Like, how is Monique back? How is Phaedra everywhere? How is, you know what I mean? Like, people are fighting for Kenya. Like, it's just a lot.
There's a part of me that feels like Nene is going to be coming back, because I remember for a while they wouldn't say her name. They didn't show any flashback scenes of her. And I feel like lately
she said they're in a good place now.
Yeah. So I just feel like it's about time. Like bring her back, bring Sheree back, bring Kim back. I feel like bring all these people back and put them with the people that are on right now. And I would love that show.
See? And even that, like, I'm like, no, I don't want Kim back there. Not ever. She had her run on TV. Obviously, she is not a good steward of her rewards. She stole her daughter's money. And I do not think she should have access to the TV again so that she could. No. I don't like that. And then Sheree, she's so freaking boring. I'm sorry. She's beautiful and boring. I'm sorry, Sheree. Visiting that man in jail didn't even make you interesting. I'm sorry. It's just, it hasn't really ever landed with her. Now, maybe as a friend of, not as a Petrie, not as a peach tree.
What's funny is my sister, who I told you doesn't watch Housewives except for Atlanta, she loves Sheree. Sheree, for some reason, and she doesn't watch anything, but for some reason, she loves Sheree. My sister is at least once a week doing the ooh, ooh, ooh all the time. All the time. Like, she loves her. My sister
is so cute.
2 years ago went like ballistic when we met her at BravoCon. My sister was like so excited to meet Sheree. And I'm like, out of all the housewives, that's your number one?
That's amazing. No, Sheree, I'm telling you, like, she's beautiful and all of that, but she just doesn't translate on TV. Even when she was like, for 3 seasons, I'm going to get a 7-figure settlement, ended up with 6, and we just never heard anything again. Oh, and then I'm going to do She by Sheree. 3 seasons later, it wasn't done until she came back 8 seasons later. And, I'm going to build this mansion. And she does it, but it's just like the eventually, and in the meantime, you're boring. And even her like style aesthetic, okay, girl, you look great in a freaking spandex jogger. Great. Your body is banging. Clydesdale ass and a popcorn booty. Okay, I get it. I get it. No, what's it called? Clydesdale thighs and a popcorn booty. So we get it. You're banging stallions, whatever, donkeys, whatever it is. You got it. You got it. And is there anything else? They're talking about poor Brit's fashion aesthetic, but literally Sheree has worn joggers or spandex workout gear as go out gear for like 10 seasons. I'm like, really? I don't even know if she's been on 10 seasons.
Did you hear the host of Love Hotel? He made like a reference to like, that's like having a fashion show with no fashion.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Like,
oh my gosh, the guy on Love Hotel. Have you ever seen Loot on Apple TV?
No. Well, no, I don't.
Oh my gosh, so good. And it has Maya Rudolph from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Plays like the wife, then ex-wife of like a Jeff Bezos type character.
Okay.
And so when they get divorced, it's like Jeff Bezos' ex-wife, and she ends up with like fuck you money. And to have something to do, like starts working with communities and stuff like that. So anyway, her assistant, while she was rich, is the same guy who's the host on Love Hotel. On that series, there's 2 seasons at least so far. I need to check and see if I need to renew my Apple TV. If there's a third, I will renew my Apple TV just for this series. It's so funny and cute.
Joel Kim Booster is his name, right? I think.
Yes, and the series is called Loot. So on there, he's doing like a funny, I'm an actor, I'm a gay guy, I'm your assistant, let's go on your private jet, let's go here. You know what I mean? He's totally, it's kind of like almost like how he's acting on this hotel too. Like he's totally assisting these ladies being fabulous, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a really, really, really good series if anybody needs a good, fun series. I like him.
I like him. I've seen him on like Watch What Happens Live a couple times, and I always really liked him. But I will say, I don't know how I feel about him as the host of Love Hotel. I feel like they could have gotten someone like better, meaning not like a better person. There's something about him as the host of Love Hotel where I feel like there could have been better options. Who? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if he's
well,
not.
What do you need in a host that he isn't?
I don't know. I feel like I want the host to be like funnier, a little more like louder. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I can't even explain it. There's just something that I'm kind of like, okay, I feel like he's just like there. I mean, I know it's not like the show is not about him, but I don't know. I feel like as a host, you need to have a little bit more of is the word boisterous? Like more of like an outgoing, like a louder presence as like a personality. And I feel like he's like a little, to me, like on like the boring side, but that's just me. I like my host loud and obnoxious. Like Andy Cohen.
I can get with that. Like, you don't have to be like totally loud and obnoxious, but I get like a certain energy. I don't really mind him because I liked him on Loot so much. Like it's like I already know him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I've been exposed to him enough to be like, oh, this is cute for you. You know what I mean? So I think he's good at it.
I think they should keep doing the Love Hotel and bring on like different housewives every season.
Yeah, don't use that knife. Don't forget. Use a spoon for this, baby. No. Are your hands clean? Okay, baby. Sorry.
No. How many kids do you have?
Of my womb, 2.
Oh.
Can I have that other chopping board over there? Yeah, I have a 17, 12.
Oh, wow.
And then I help raise my sisters, who's 25.
Oh, wow.
And then I have steps that are 34 and 36.
You look too young to be having stepchildren that are that old.
Somebody said to me the other day, they were like, no, Lrga, you were born in what year? Not even 79. Oh my. I was like, yeah, I'm practically your elder. They were like, oh my gosh. They called me Miss. Oh yes, Miss Lrga. All of a sudden I'm Miss. I'm like, okay, go back to thinking whatever you were thinking before.
And I feel like I'm insulted on a daily basis because people think my younger sister of 4 years is my daughter.
Oh,
yeah. 4-year difference. I have a sister who like has a baby face and she's really short. So she does look really young, but like there's only a 4-year age difference. I'm like, there's no way I am her mother. So
right.
Yeah. My husband and I are trying to have kids. That's why I feel like I relate to a lot of like the Bravo celebrities that are having children like later in life because
How old are you?
I'm old. How
old is your womb?
I just turned 44.
Oh, right on. I had my second son at 44.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my, I love hearing stuff like that.
And he's a gravy.
We've been trying for, my goodness, 4 years.
So and nothing naturally like that. Are you guys gonna do any other routes if possible?
We've been to a specialist, and we've had, both of us have had every like test known to man.
Yeah, and nothing's wrong, huh?
The only thing is our age. Like my AMH is a little low, and he has ample swimmers. But it's the doctors, they call it unexplained infertility, which is like,
what you could try? Honestly, you might be tired of telling me what people could try, but what totally got me pregnant around 44, we weren't really trying. And my first child, we were to the point where we were like getting ready to go see the fertility specialist that specialized in Black people. Like we had our appointment set for like September 14th, and we got married on July 7th. And so we had made the appointment before we got married because we had been together for 10 years and never had nothing happen. No surprises, no whoopsies, no nothing. So we too went and got every test known. I had no fibroids, no blockages. His swimmers are great. Obviously, he had 2 other ladies' wombs doing fine, So I was like, well, maybe it's my age. So first I listened to the book 50 Shades of Grey twice. And then by the second, and I listened to it on Audible. So like I'm at work making copies and he's like, and then I put the book. And so I'm like, so I went home and tried that wasn't hot yet, baby. I went home, with husband and we were trying everything in the book. Right. And not tripping really, because the first time we finally got pregnant, I found out because my deodorant didn't work and I couldn't finish a mojito. And those 2 things made me be like, I wonder, should I go get a pregnancy test? Like,
wow.
But I have been eating a ton of spinach, just craving spinach and lentils for some reason.
Yeah, that's why I love spinach too.
Yeah, you hear him? That's the one. And he loves spinach to this day. And he loves beans too, to this day. I did a lot of beans and a lot of spinach. As it turned out, it had a lot of folic acid, which is one of the things that is great for baby building.
Yes.
And I had no idea. I'm just like eating it. I'm like every day for lunch, I always have Boston Market cream spinach. And then we were doing everything in the book 50 Shades of Grey that we had access to. And then I end up trying this pregnancy test that we got from the dollar store. But it worked and he's here. But spinach and 50 Shades of Grey.
Listen, when I tell you I have had I have had people give me, one of my friends gave me like an oil to rub on my belly with like a prayer card to say like, and mind you, I'm Jewish. So I'm like, I don't care. I said, I will pray to whoever I need to pray to. I will do whatever I need to do. I'm not trying everything possible. I had someone that's a Wiccan tell me about like moon water. Like I'm open to everything and anything.
Yeah.
We've already, I mean, what stinks is that anything fertility is not covered by our insurance.
I thought, but you're not in California. I think we're getting ready to have a law on a vote where they need to have all insurance needs to have fertility coverage or something.
As they should.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's so many people that struggle with it. And there's so many people that have babies that shouldn't have babies.
Yeah, that don't even want to.
Right. Meanwhile, then I always say, like, my husband and I, like, we want a baby more than anything. Like, I feel like I met my husband later in life. Like, I feel like we met later, and it was always my biggest fear that, like, when I finally met the right person, I would be too old to have kids.
Yeah.
Like,
well, let that go because you're not too old. You deserve your right person. Your womb is ripe and ready, and all of that's going to be blessed. Like, just everything's going to work out, you know?
Yeah. We tried, we paid for 3 IUIs out of pocket. So we've spent over $10,000 already and didn't work. So now we are trying again naturally. And luckily my parents, I think because they just really want grandchildren, offered to give us the money to do IVF because otherwise we would not be able to afford it because it's so expensive. So I think that's our next route, but I'm just.
Well, bless your heart. I'll be praying for all of that for sure. For sure.
Thanks.
Yeah. I bet you'd be a great mom. You know?
I feel like it's very discouraging when like you feel like your body is not doing like what it's meant to do. You know, I never thought that I would even have this problem like in my life. Like I just always thought like, I'm going to get married. And right after I get married, I'm going to have a baby. And sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
Right.
But I just keep telling myself like my husband and I are like such good people that I feel like God wouldn't do that to us. You know, like I'm not a very religious person, but I feel like it's just like that just can't happen. I feel like neither one of us have any kids. We both really want a baby. I just feel like, and we're good people, so we deserve it. So,
right. You totally do.
So I'm going to manifest it.
Yes.
Except for not before BravoCon, because that would really and that's only because I need a Xanax to get on an airplane, and I can't take that if I'm pregnant. So, but that's what I'm hoping for.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yes, on that manifestation. Yes. And it can happen. And like you said, you're a good person. You guys deserve it. That's what you're focused on. So, yeah. Ask, believe, receive.
That's what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to stay positive. I feel like I'm not, like the more time that goes on, it's like very easy to not be positive. And,
totally. I get it.
It's just, I feel like I always say mentally, I feel like I'm 24. Physically, I feel like I'm 84. But really,
oh my God.
So,
oh my God. I'm like, so that's what it was. The younger I was, the less of the gravitational pull I felt. And the older I'm getting, the more this shit is heavy. Like,
Yep. Yes. But it was so nice. It was so nice talking to you.
Right on. Yeah, I'm at 3%, girl.
Yeah, and I
3%.
Yeah. What time is it by you?
4:24. Ooh, 4:20.
Are you
4:24.
Are you in California?
California.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah, but not in LA where those riots are. I'm in more Northern California.
You have nice weather there. I feel like
it's gorgeous today.
Oh, it's
been a gorgeous day.
It's like disgusting outside here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it's 7:30 here, and I need to figure out what my husband and I are doing for dinner.
Right. Well, I hope that lady forgot something at the store and you guys get your parking place.
What's funny is I look and she's still there. I stare out my window every 5 seconds. So, yeah, it was so nice chatting with you, though.
Okay.
And
see you guys later. Peace.
We'll chat soon.
Okay.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
See you again later.
Guys, follow me on Instagram, Listen Honey, spelt HONNY. And my podcast is coming soon. So, I mean, I know I've been saying that for years, but it's really going to happen. It's all happening. So follow me on all the social media platforms at Listen Honey, all that Bravo tea with a side of honey with me, JACKLYN Honey. All right, bye.